Like I said, we got 2 tanks on each side. Our 5 tanks for today: Hero, Watusa, Vayne, Monger, Crimson. So once again, odds are going to be on the side we're on, which is technically the left side at looking at the boss. And then even's going to be on the right side, technically looking at the... All right, does anybody have any questions now? Go ahead and use any consumables you want, anything like that. But let's get Necro some...
Which, so group 2's headed which side, and group 1's headed which side?
So if you turn to your left, like you're looking at the boss,
Yes.
the side, odds left, evens right.
Okay. That's all I need.
Yep. So remember, when we get to the boss phase, that's the easy part. Do not pull aggro. Make sure we have our fire totems down, and we are using the stairwell to hide from his AoE fireball. So Hero will call that out. We'll call that out. Just be...
And I'll when we get to that phase, I'll have a marker above my head for ranged if you don't know.
Warlocks, I am giving you assist. If I call your name and a target, just mark it with any color you want, and that's going to be your target for the rest of the time.
Got it.
Okay, so for the steps, can we just do like far steps, close steps?
Yes, so odds, close steps, evens, far steps.
Okay.
Madge, you're going to have to give them assist. All the Warlocks, please.
Let's also have Maka and Ayu on Dragonkin duty, like dragging them to.
Yeah,
Yes.
talking
Tanks
to her
and
about it right
hunters.
now.
But tanks don't want to like
Yeah,
run to
we're
the other
not
side of
gonna
the
do
room. You want to still.
Correct. But if it's running by you, make sure you run up and hitting it.
Yeah.
Really, anybody
Correct.
could hit it, even casters, because when they get back to us, you're just going to taunt them anyway.
Yeah. So just a reminder for ranged, your priority is mages first. Kill the fucking mages first. They do a shit ton of damage. Interrupt them, counterspell them, all that sort of shit. Just make sure the mages die first. For melee, your priorities are Wormkins, then Legionnaires. The Legionnaires don't really do anything. They're just a soak for damage. So kill the Wormkin first, then the Legionnaires.
Keep them stacked as much as you can. Get as much AoE as we can. We want to make sure you guys are engaged the entire time. Now, 2 Dragonkin are going to spawn at the same time. They could both be on left side. They could both be on right side. If they're both on the same side, I'm going to call out melee swap real quick, and then you're going to go over there for like 4 seconds, hit them as hard as you can, and then swap back to your side to keep. In fact, I will just say the rogues. Rogues, if I call swap the other side, you're going to swap. That'll leave at least some people over to kill the humanoids.
Yeah, just remember we're ranged. Try and stay on or near the north side platform. For when we call things out, if it's in the the left and the right side of the room will be based off of that platform. So left side of the room is the opposite side of where we are right now. Right side of the room is where the side of the room that we are on right now.
All right, everybody scoot up. We're gonna go around this left side. Everybody hug the...
I'm just reloading.
Yep. Let me make sure everybody's over here first. Make sure we're not missing anybody. So just once Hero gets over here. What's up?
Is there any particular close eggs, far eggs?
So do the farthest ones first, and trying to get all the ones on the other platform at the top of the platform first.
First, okay.
If you need a hand, like something happened, just call it out, and Monger immediately run over there and just grab it.
Okay.
If you get a 10-second timer or whatever it is, you can just grab it for like a rotation of a couple of... All right, Hero, go ahead and lead the charge.
I don't have assist.
What?
Yeah, when you give somebody a tank thing, it doesn't give them assist. So you gotta actually give that side.
Well, guys, it was a good raid. See you guys next week.
Yeah, nice try.
Madge is giving out assist to all the tanks.
Or Madge needs to, rather.
Yeah. Hero,
Hero.
Watusa, Crimson. All right. Remember, odds are going to be on this side. Evens are on the far side. Neck, keep an eye on the timer. The debuff you get after you're done with the eye. I thought it was 10 seconds. Somebody is thinking it might be longer. So just give me a time.
I
Okay.
believe it's 15. But that's on retail. It might actually be 45 for if you get interrupted. I'll be on standby in case somebody
Okay.
random needs to.
Yep. All right. Here we go. Polls incoming. So as we're moving up there, remember to stay on your sides, and hunters protect the boss as much as you can. So Neck, all you're going to do is blow up eggs. Do not do any fireballs or other skills that he has. Otherwise, he'll pull
5,
aggro and they'll come back and
4,
attack.
3,
Aye, aye.
2, 1.
Intruders have breached the hatchery. Sound the alarm. Protect the eggs at all costs.
Where's my off tank? There you go.
Oh, here it comes.
Go ahead and grab the boss and do your thing.
So we got
All right, everybody get to your sides. Start counterspelling mages. Bring them into the group.
yeah, it's got a
Drink.
little bit of wait time.
Yeah,
Drink,
drink up.
drink.
Hunters, you can scoot up to the middle of the group to be ready to pull ads that may hit or into the.
You move to the left side. There you go. Here we
All right,
go.
here we go. Okay, both are on the left side.
Got an ad on me.
Yeah, melee. Anything that comes up the stairs, just start killing. We don't want it to touch the person
Ad.
controlling the orb.
Odd side, I would actually go to the base of the stairwell. I wouldn't go on.
15
Uh,
seconds, I lose possession. Got it back.
Still recharging.
Counterspelled the mage. Got another mage incoming. Need somebody else's counterspell or kick.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
We got a dragonkin on melee over here, on right side.
Resisted. I'm trying to get it.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Remember DPS, Dragonkins first.
Help.
All right, pop some cooldowns.
6 seconds. I can click.
Yep, should be popping DPS cooldowns for Dragonkins every time you.
Let me know when you're good, Necro.
Choose to grab that Dragonkin.
I need a target.
I honestly don't know how to get rid of my my.
Remedy needs an innervate.
Thanks, I got dragonkin on somebody. Warlocks, please pick the next dragonkin to come out. That's your permanent.
I need a target.
Need somebody on this left one.
Here comes another dragonkin on the right.
Chain fear purple, please.
Okay, Necro, I'm going to dismiss.
Alright, I'll take purple for fear. Screams.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm getting beat up by these mages.
I need to target something
Move back, please, Maka. We can't extend that far.
It's okay.
Just come back in the corner.
have a target.
All LOS.
Even side, I need you guys to focus on.
Target.
I need a warlock to fear that one.
Have a target.
Nipple.
Corin's got nipple.
Pop some CDs. This is the hard part of the fight, so you don't save your CDs for the boss. You pop them.
Mensch, do you have Onk?
I already used it.
What battle res?
I mean, yeah.
Hold off on it right now. We've got way too much shit up.
So what's going on?
Breck has star.
I got a lot of casters
Alright.
up here on left side.
We got a lot of people dead. Go ahead and wipe
Just
it
wipe
up.
it.
Do we want to switch to four corner?
Damn, we were close too.
I actually thought that was nice. I was able to switch over to the other side and help a lot and kind of move around.
Okay.
How do you
Really sorry,
guys?
I'm back.
How do the other healers feel?
So we should only be able to target one side, right?
Well, yeah, because they're on the stairs, so you lose line of sight of them if you're standing up at the top. But if you
Yeah.
stand up at the top of your side, you should be able to heal the people in your, even or odd group. But I found that when the people I was close to didn't need a heal, I switched side.
Kill anyways? The ads are killing them. What the heck?
Yeah, well, if the
Oh,
yeah, it's he blows. So even if you vanish and feign death and shit like that, you're gonna die regardless.
I see.
Yeah, that was a lot of raid damage. I was popping mana potions and stuff on cooldown. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I was just having issues targeting people. I might reformat the way my group layout looks then.
Remedy, did you select which healers go on which sides? Or was it-
I checked that the groups were relatively even. It looks like I know that what worked for me is just having the healers spread out on top. At least that's what I thought was best for me, because I was able to move around a little and change the side I was healing. When my side wasn't doing so bad, I'd switch over to more of an emergency side. Whichever side was having the harder trouble. Maybe if every healer did that, we could spread it out a little bit more. I'm not really sure.
And you guys should be fine to, if there's more than one mob, go ahead and you shouldn't have to feel like you can't AoE and have to single target. Towards the end there, when we get to lower eggs and there's a shit ton of stuff up, just go ahead and pop stuff like AoE fears and things like that. It's okay if
Absolutely.
it's okay if shit's running all over the place during this fight, because as soon as all of the eggs are destroyed, the entire room clears. So we don't have to kill everything towards the end. But when you see that stuff is piling up on your side, just go ahead and drop a fear bomb or something.
Got it.
Can they be war stomped?
I believe they can be
Yeah.
stunned. Yes, at least the humanoids can. The wormkin, I believe, can. I think the wormkin can be stunned as well, but I'm not entirely certain. Also,
Yes,
try
we
not
absolutely
to.
run back.
Yes, you have to run back.
My UI didn't show any ghosts, so I was confused.
Okay, so Elsa's saying the Wormkin are immune to stun.
Do you want me to hibernate as I see Dragonkin coming?
I think in the second half, when we start to get overwhelmed, when I'm starting to call warlocks, if you want to just pick a target and hit it ASAP, then I'll let you keep.
Yeah. Okay.
So it would help the healers if when you see that you're taking a lot of damage and maybe you're not getting a heal for a few seconds, just run up the stairs a little bit if you have that, if you have time and feel comfortable doing that, because that way you'll for sure be in our line of sight. I know when I try to heal someone and you're not in my line of sight, I just move on to the next priority person who needs heal. So if you might get unlucky and not have anyone, you know, in line of sight of you, so just like get a little bit closer to the stairs, because I think we're gonna all try to spread out on top of the top stairs.
Also, be careful with roots and things on the stairs, like stuff like Frost Nova. You don't want to Frost Nova it when there's only squishies next to it. So the way the pathing works on these things is they're going to go to wherever they planned on going to first, and then head to wherever they're going to head, and then aggro onto something. So they're going to go up the stairs first, I believe, and then start attacking things and going to their aggro. So it's going to be a little wonky seeing things go up the stairs all the time.
For sure.
And yeah, like sweeping strikes. I know what the rogue cleave is. Like Death Wish, Mighty Rage Pot. Like pop all of your stuff on the trash because the boss is not the.
Question on sides again, real quick. You said facing the boss.
Odd is
For
left,
left
even
and
right, which means the closest stairwells to where we are right now, that's odds.
I think I'm gonna move Zach into group 6. Can I have Zach switch with one of the DPS in that group? So we
That should
can
be
use
fine.
prayer of healing.
In fact, we probably get Thor on a full group as opposed to a partial.
Yeah, that would probably.
And I
be
know
a
he can
good
stay on
idea.
that side if you want
Yeah.
him on that side. Just
Yeah,
have
do
him
you
swap
want
side.
to switch? I can switch him with like Wreck Havoc, and he can stay on that side.
Okay.
That'll
Havoc,
work.
you're staying on your same side.
Okay. Who do you want my SS on?
Soulstone?
Probably the tanks on this fight.
I would say probably give one of them to.
Give one of them to Blood Bowl.
That's actually who I was thinking.
Because like I couldn't pull stuff onto him or off of him once he got onto it, and it's like trying to taunt everything and pull it back down the steps away from Necro was proving to be difficult, and trying to keep things off of everybody was also proving to be very difficult. So if melee are going to start AoEing and stuff like that, then it should probably go on them.
I've got about 7 minutes before mine's up again.
Okay.
So you want it on Blood Bowl then? Got it.
If you guys need a buff, call it out now. If you're ready, go ahead and hug the left and go to your side. Or go to...
Group 1 needs 4. Or I guess I do.
Yeah, Group 1 still needs the priest buff.
Correct, Necro. You are not. You're going to leave one egg up, and then Monger is going to take it and do the last. Because we need him to kill the last egg, because he'll have the permanent mind control aggro then.
Gotcha.
Wiz is making a quick change to my UI.
Apparently, Remedy's dog unplugged her computer, so she'll be back in it.
What is it with this guild's
Nice.
dogs?
At least it didn't shit under the computer.
Who does
Yep.
that?
Can Thor get arcane intellect?
I guess for the tanks, focus. If you're gonna try and if there's too many things to try and grab aggro on, focus mostly on the Worm King because they're the ones that hit the most. I'm gonna be honest, they're pretty garbage in this fight. They don't really do much. They're just another body for us to kill.
But to save on our healers, melee, and casters, keep in mind they do have a frontal attack.
Yes,
So while it's not a
worm.
lot, that still takes away from people getting healed and healer mana.
So, Watuza, I'm gonna put you on Wormkin Prio. I'm gonna take Legionnaire Prio. Monger. I'm also gonna put you on the second Wormkin. Any Wormkin you've seen that's not on Watusa, pick that up. I'm gonna stay on as many Legionnaires as I can.
Alright.
Guess on our side, Crimson, you'll go first. Vane, you take the non-humanoids, or you take the humanoid.
Okay.
Well, now that I figured out that it's my other right, yeah.
Rip.
Still working out the left and right side issues.
Well, if we face the boss how we are right now, this is the right side, so that's how I took it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I guess I should have been more specific. My bad.
I was considering
we're
the boss.
FYI, we're gonna be down Remedy for this one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is anyone still confused on the sides, or?
That's right side. That's left side.
So the current side that we're standing on is right side.
If you hold your hand up, it makes an L for left.
If you hold your hand up, it makes an L.
Remember, Warlocks, you guys do have assist. So when I call a Warlock on odd or even side, just be ready to somebody call it and grab it, fear it, and then mark it on any. If something has a target it's over its head, a mark or color, do not DPS it. Let the Warlocks fear.
Sounds good.
Talk to me.
So how was everyone's day?
Good.
Sorry.
It's on standby.
Somebody unplugged my computer for some reason.
Teach you to make me shit in the yard.
Wasn't Yoda.
Sorry, guys. My dog was almost just put up for adoption. I literally almost was just like, all right, you're out, you're done. Get out of here.
God.
Does the dog have a warrant for its arrest?
My dog unplugged my computer. My whole.
You're adopted.
Boy dog? Boy dog?
Yes.
All right, Remedy, let us know when you're ready.
I have buffs. I just need food.
All right, ready if you're ready. Norris, demo heart. There's Norris, there's demo.
Focus the controller off the pole, blow him up first.
Yeah, don't worry too much about these first 3 orcs. We have like 30 seconds to kill them.
5,
so before the first
4,
ad spawn.
3, 2, 1.
I don't think you can access the orb till you kill a controller.
Alright, get to your side. Get them totems
Drink.
down.
Drink.
Ads in 5 seconds.
I need to target something first.
Ayukor and Maka, you don't really need to pull anything other than the Dragonkin. You can
Okay.
I don't have a target. That spell isn't ready yet.
I need a warlock on the or even side to fear one, please. My side. Yellow.
Purple's being feared.
You got okay. Kill fear purple. Fear.
I need a target.
Got a legionnaire up top.
So healers, try to stay at the back of the platform rather than the. That'll bring the mages in closer.
I found a spot where I'm always in line of sight of everybody, so I'll stay. Unless it's a problem.
That's a problem spot because the mages are going to free cast them from max range.
We have a ton of mobs on our side. I think they all came to us, not you guys. We need.
Remember, that means rogues run over.
We literally have like 14 mobs over here.
We should have casters switching, not melee. Melee is too much damage.
Warlocks, pick a target and fear it. Chain. All warlocks.
I'm staying on purple.
Don't touch star.
Corin's got Trang.
Got a mage up top. Need counterspelled. Thank you.
Need help?
I'm tanking 2.
I try to fear 1. Diamond's
Oh.
mine.
I'll take green.
I'm going to get an innervate.
No, green's mine, Beans.
All right, someone took purple, so that's the one I was on.
Oh, okay.
Gonna AoE fear these.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Let's get some caster AoE on the odd side.
Are you just gonna tank purple now?
There's no AoE happening.
Bean's dead.
We got a bunch of Legionnaires up top.
AoE Fear inbound.
I'm down.
Alright, swipe it up.
Fear in green.
Yeah, we got a too many ads right now.
Keep chain fearing, guys. AoE fear.
Damn.
Do you want us to AoE fear only towards the end, or when there's a lot of mobs or something?
Yeah, we've still got people on wrong sides. Okay, Yaman, what was it that you said for sides? Odds left, evens right, or?
All right. We are going to do corners, and I am going to tell you your corner, and I need you to pay attention to your corner so we can have a corner. My dog is going to get thrown through.
Because he's spoiled.
He is very spoiled.
little
He
puppy.
knows it.
Necro, try to leave for the eggs that are the last egg that's up. Try to leave one that is down on the and one that is so if you're on the top of the platform, more to the left side.
Okay.
All right, so we have group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. It's going to be super simple. When we are in the stairwell facing the room, that's how we're going to judge it from now on. In the stairwell facing the room. Where we go to pull the boss, that is group 1. Group 2 is going to be on the opposite side of the stairwell. Group 3, you're going to turn to your right. It's the first side right there. And group 4, you are that back right corner.
Clockwise.
And then all the ranged and healers are in the middle of the room.
Yes. Mages and warlocks, you're going to still stick to your side, but you're going to be affecting both sides. So if you are on the odd side, you're going to be helping the close side. So that would be groups 1 and 3. So you're going to be facing the entrance. That means the the even groups, you guys are going to be facing away from the entrance. You're going to be helping out groups 2 and 4. And I will ping it once we get inside.
Can we give warlocks an actual icon that they're doing? Because I put star up, and then someone took star back, and then we just didn't know what icons we have.
Okay, so each warlock in raid put in raid what icon you would prefer to have for yourself. Okay, so Corn's got green, Rek Havoc's got diamond or purple. Beams has star. And then Jenna's got blue. Okay, so those for the rest of the night will be your colors.
Got it.
And then we should give assist to all the warlocks.
So range, so range and healers are going to be just in the center of the room.
Yep.
Correct.
And focus on your side once again. So the odds are going to be facing the doorway, helping out those two sides. And then the evens are going to be facing away from the.
I just made some changes. Check your group seat.
Please verify your group. Groups have been changed.
All right, I'll ping on the map here shortly when everybody's inside to show which group is.
Is Rick Havoc still supposed to pretend he's in the odd group?
Yes.
Got it.
The way I'd prefer is group 5 is with 1, 6 is with 2, 7 is with 3, 8 is with 4. It's a little unbalanced that way, but I would prefer it if each group had a
quadrant to work with. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So groups 1 and 5, you are immediately on our left. Groups 2 and 6, you're in the back left corner. There's my dog. Groups 3 and 7. And groups 4 and 8. So, if anybody's confused about that, now's the time to speak up.
Well, I can't even get in, so.
Wait, why?
Just keep walking around in that room, in and out. Eventually let me in.
It shows you as alive.
I'm alive.
Can you click the order?
It lagged for a second, and I ran into Ubers. So, I'm stuck outside trying to get in.
You gonna die.
I think once we get halfway through the eggs, hunters are going to pick up each. They're going to pick up a target. But warlocks, listen for your call, because you will still take your fear.
Healers aren't kind of immune from the corner. You're just in the middle healing whatever. I guess if we want to assign it human, you can go with group to that specific corner.
Don't wait for me.
What happened to Crimson?
I'm with the entire server trying to get in. They just ally came out and wiped the entire server on our.
You made a left turn at Albuquerque.
Ping where you want group 1.
All right, group 1 and 5.
Got it.
Immediately to our left. Group 2 and 6. Group 3 and 7.
If you can't see this.
Group 4 and 8.
So that's 1, 2, 3.
First one is marked.
Group 4 will get buffs.
Yeah, just waiting on Crimson to get into buff.
How close, Crimson?
I can't get in. There's 2 raids AoEing on top of the orb.
It won't matter. When you walk over the orb area, it'll zone you in.
If
He's alive.
So
Oh, it
he
says
His
ghost.
corpse is not in this instance.
He's
Rip.
he's dead right now.
He
Will
lagged
it
into
zone him in?
UBRS, came out, and died to ally.
Just run to the
Gotcha.
end and see if it'll zone you in.
I'm at the end. I'll try resin and see if I can get in.
No.
Oh,
Try to.
wait, I think they're getting wiped. They just got wiped. I'm gonna try and get in.
Okay.
I just gotta be able to click the damn thing.
So Crimson, when you get in here, you're in the back right corner. All right, thanks.
Come on, man, you got it.
There are so many people.
If you zoom all the way in first person, it's easier.
I tried that. There are that many people on it, and they're standing on. This is why you make portals.
All right, in 55 seconds, if he still can't get in, we are just going to give it an attempt. So just keep trying, Crim.
So go ahead and buff group 4.
Yeah.
So just remember, we're gonna kill the guys on the platform, and then head to your corners. Necro, rather than be on top when you're doing the summoning, be right below it, against the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, does that mean that groups 1 and 2 are gonna kill the ads for
All right, let's
I mean, it's
move up.
All right, hug your left. Which means we do not have a tank in that group for group 4.
3,
Should be okay.
2, 1.
Okay.
Yeah, we got two BREs
Do
over
a
there.
do a pull 20 and let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I need a target.
Back at your corners.
First.
Drink up.
Should we hang more towards like this left one? Are they gonna be coming out of both of them? Is that Fable? Yeah.
So Mad, you're on the wrong side. You're where we pulled from.
Targets.
5 is with
5.
1.
2 and 6. 3 and 7. You're fine.
So don't chase the dragon pins all the way. Just cleave them as they go by. Resume DPS on what's standing here and wait for them to come.
Back right has a drag cannon tank.
Just get in here and cleave this dragon spawn. Stay here, don't chase.
That's still recharging.
Pop a CD on this one. Blow it up.
This already feels a lot smoother.
I'm gonna help this side real quick. They got 2 dragons.
Which corner?
Group 1 has it. Has an extra.
Yeah, range should
Sneedy,
float
can you
around.
help
Where
me?
I pinged is group 1. Where I pinged is group
We have a third one.
Group 4 is in trouble.
Okay, come on, bring this town down. Get 'em.
Warlocks, pick a target, mark it, and fear it.
Fearing green.
Sheeny, come to this
Leave
side.
green
and help
alone.
out.
Leave green alone.
Sheeny, swap sides.
Let's tighten it up. Get back into our corners.
Fearing star.
No need to feed
Case.
unless we're overrun.
I don't have a target. That's still recharging.
I guess we're killing green.
My bad.
Yeah, because another one's going to come out. We only have 2 inside 1, so.
Could be cleaving stuff.
I need a target.
Got 10K left. Come on.
Let's get them kicks off.
You want the last
Please
egg
stop
up where here?
fearing this.
Yeah.
So you, yeah, one of them over this area where you're at right now.
I need to target something first.
Blood Bowl needs heals.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Not that one.
There's some mages for casting in the middle. Range to get on those.
I got green feared.
Target something first.
Fear that star, please.
Dead.
Remedy needs an
Did
intervene.
the boss kill you?
Wiz is
Yeah,
down.
I didn't get far enough away before he turned.
We need someone on orb.
I need a target.
Alice
Already got it.
Only be like 4 or 5 more eggs.
Matusa, if you can innervate remedy.
I only see one.
Gala only pop one more egg than Monger needs to pop.
Stay alive, folks.
There's 2 more eggs. 2 more eggs.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm gonna die.
Use bandages.
Everybody AoE fear. All classes that can fear.
All right, Monger, get ready to mind control.
Keep Watusa alive if you can.
Go ahead and mind control.
This town off remedy.
Last egg is right here. Oh, he.
Oh shit.
All right, that did seem much smoother. It seemed like we had a lot of.
And we were down 2 people too.
Yeah, that was a lot better.
We'll
I
get it on the next try. It looked good.
yeah,
Wipe it up,
I'd
run
like,
back, guys.
I'd like
Sorry,
to have the healers. Oh, you're good. I'm gonna spread the healers out into the. I'm gonna spread healers into 4 corners as well because I'm not in range of everybody, and if I could just focus on the people I'm in range of, it would have been like a lot less running around. Did anybody else have that same issue, or?
Yeah, I felt that.
Yeah, a little bit.
So if I split us into 4 groups, sort of evenly, I'll just assign you to a corner, and then we can see how that works.
So groups 2 and 3 already have a healer in them. Groups 4 and 1, so just keep that in mind. Like 5 and 8 should probably have 2 healers, or their respective corner.
Yeah, I'm thinking like group 7 has 3 healers in it. We can spread those out amongst the other corners.
What if you had 2 in each corner, and then 1 healer is a roamer where the stacks? They would just have to be familiar with where the groups are at.
I'm feeling like I think.
Oh, cool.
That's super laggy over here.
Yep. 3 rage just zoned out again. I think there's no way I'm gonna get into the raid again.
Have you not been able to zone in?
No, no one will get off the freaking orb, and now allies came out again and just wiped us all.
So you're basically saying there's so many people, like horde surrounding the.
Bunch of big Taurens, and nobody will get off the damn orb.
There's so many people in Blackrock Mountain.
I know all the tricks.
Gotcha. It's wild because we picked today so everybody could finish what they were doing yesterday, but it seems like maybe we weren't the only ones to have that.
I'm looking behind me as I'm running back to the mountain, and I can't count the people. There's that many, and that's just horde.
Did you try whispering and yelling at people?
Oh yes,
You're gonna get
is.
more trolls by doing that, but
Yeah, everybody's yelling at them, telling them to back the hell up and form a line. And
same issue that's been going on in WoW for what, 15 years now?
Yep.
Just keep
Does
trying.
it
We're
make
good.
you want to kill your own faction?
I already want to do that to like half the world, so.
What? Okay, Hitler, chill out.
Are you sure?
I don't hear the German accent, but I guess.
Well, just keep trying. Will you get in at some
Norris got in.
It is so hot in my room.
Take your shirt off.
Dude, that sounded creepy.
Okay, so back to the raid. Alamos, you said that there are healers in certain groups to be mindful of that. What do you recommend doing? Should we? I was thinking of having, so where's group?
So I guess 2 of the healers from 7 should essentially be in 8, and then 1 of the healers from 6 should move to 5. Actually, it doesn't matter at that point because it should be fairly. So 2 of the healers that are in.
Why don't we actually change the groups and actually?
That's fine.
Maybe just to visualize it, and then we can move them back.
No, you can move them out of the cast groups. It's not a big deal.
I'm just trying to find a better. Just trying to put a shaman in a group with 4 people.
There you go.
So let's try that.
Okay, and where is group 8?
So going around the room, I'm going to pick 1 and 5, 2 and 6, 3 and 7, and 8, or 4 and 8.
So 3 and 7 only has 2 healers. Is that a normal amount?
Call is a healer as well.
I know that's still counting. That's just 2.
Yeah, it should be 2 for all of them. We've only got 9 healers,
except for 1 extra.
That's what I was. That's my curiosity. So we have 1 extra. Do we want to maybe have Wiz run around and be the?
Might not be a bad idea.
Okay.
Throw hots on the tanks, hots on people.
So I guess move So right now, group 3 and 6 has 3 healers.
So let's do. I'm gonna move Zach into 7. How about what you said? Group 3 and 6 has 3 healers.
Correct.
Okay.
So instead of moving somebody out, just call like Zach is going somewhere. What group only has 1 healer right now without Wizard?
Only group 7 just only has Wiz.
Okay.
But there's just 3 people.
So Wiz is gonna roam, and then was that 1, 2, 3? So group 3. So Zach, you're gonna heal with Call in group 3.
All right.
Wiz is gonna roam. That'll still leave Brig and Alamos in that same corner.
Yeah, that's good.
Can you real quick go over the group numbers one more time?
Yep. So we got 1 and 5. There's 1 and 5. 2 and 6 is going to be in this back left corner. 3 and 7 is going to be in the front right. 4 and 8, you're in the back right corner. Wiz Tardo is going to be roaming. And Zach is going to be healing in group 3. 7.
So for ranged, your corners, I mean, that should be your default. But if there is, there were a couple times where there were just mages free casting in the middle of the room. Always kill mages first. So, and like casters, that's your big job. So look to the middle of the room and see if there's any mages free casting and kill them.
Wiz, do you feel comfortable doing that?
Yeah, Rejuve is not mana efficient at all, but I can try.
That'll still let you throw a battle res around. You still have free roam kind of thing.
Yeah.
Toss bigger heals on people who need it.
And I don't necessarily mean that you have to like literally just keep running around. Just go towards the people who seem, any group that seems to be struggling, just go offer a little support to them.
If you guys call out also, like if you get overwhelmed, if you can say like north corner, west corner, east corner, that would help.
Or just ping it on the map.
Ping it on the map and say that you need help.
So say your group, like if you're in group 2, say group 2 needs help, and just ping where you are, and we'll have him move to that. But just try to keep it clear and not panicky.
So what's the word Crimson still having issues? Alliance just took over.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for them to kill them again. That's about it. I'm probably done at that point.
Well, we're all here for 4 hours, so
we will. Worst case scenario, we're gonna come out and get you. So we're not gonna. We're gonna give him Crimson another opportunity to get back. If he gets back and there's nobody here, we'll get him in.
I wouldn't risk coming out with all the lag and stuff and all the people standing on the orb on our side alone. You'd probably hurt yourselves.
Well, if you just died, doesn't that mean Alliance have?
All the Horde are running back in right now.
Right.
They're actually the bigger problem than Alliance.
It is really laggy out there.
I'm serious. I would not come out for just me.
I'm actually surprised the zone hasn't crashed based on the rubber banding.
We're not coming up here. I think we should just get refocused and try to pull again.
Yep. All right, let's just do a ready check. Krim, is that you entering the doors right now?
I'm jumping onto the balcony now.
Okay. We're going to give him Crimson another 30 seconds to get in. If he's not in, then we're going to give him another shot, and then he will keep trying to get in.
Spy says over 60 ally. 70.
That's fine. Let's just keep trying.
Everybody go into your left.
Get rid of the. You can right click the break timer to get rid of it.
Got some tanks back here we might need. Longer, you there.
A couple people here. True Fable, you ready? Call Monger. I know we did call that 3-minute AFK, so.
Five, four,
Call.
3, 2, 1.
We are missing a healer. There he is. He's here. Okay, we're ready.
Also, Devil is stepping up to off tank in Crimson's place for a second. Just so you guys are aware.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, everybody's ready. As soon as hero's good. All right, go ahead and do a pull 20.
Or 5.
Or just pull.
Well, it's better to have a timer.
5, 4,
okay, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
I need a target. I need to target something first. I need a target.
Don't forget you're out of combat so you can drink.
I just want to confirm. Do you want us to fear only when there's trouble, or just
Only so towards the end and when there's trouble. So if you see there's like 6 mobs, go ahead and fear bomb.
Thanks.
Really, really smooth group 2.
Isn't ready yet. Still recharging.
I think that was tower.
I need to target something first. I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
Raid damage is much more tolerable.
I need a target.
Yeah, does it seem like it's helping now that it's like going different
Demo, I'm helping them kill the dragon. Let them come back.
Group 2. Skull belongs
I got him. We got another one.
Fearing.
Cleave them down. Don't fear it. Don't fear it. We can.
I'm trying to get Star back.
That was on Star.
Pop CDs.
Still recharging.
Good recovery.
Still recharging.
Maka, finish off that Legionnaire for me.
I don't have a target.
Nice job on the maid.
I got you.
Battle Res Ayakora. Oh, she wasn't dead. Lol.
Sorry, I was feigning to set a trap.
Yep. Sorry.
Good hunter.
Told you, Matt, her fangs are amazing.
She'd like to thank the Academy.
Do you need a
We got
fear?
2 Dragonkin on group.
Got Star feared.
Green is feared.
Cooldowns and start cleaving.
Group 1, if you're good, I could use help on group 2 side.
No, we're working on 2 dragon spawns right now.
Okay, no problem.
Make that a 3rd.
I could use
Never mind, it's feared.
I got you.
Is that gonna replace?
It's too far away.
Is group 2 good now?
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
Did you want some of the range to go help you, Yaman?
Yeah, we have 2 Dragonkin and a couple humans.
There's a bunch of
Go ahead and
Chain
start
fears.
fearing.
Now's when everybody's fearing. Warlocks pick a target.
Fearing AoE.
Make sure you focus the mages.
Legionnaire
Mages
on
are the
human.
highest priority.
AoE fear and group. Oh, never mind. Halo got.
We're almost there, guys.
Need to target something first.
I got a mana pot available in 25
AoE
seconds.
tonic.
People,
Bandage if you need to, Pete.
hang in there. Bandage.
Warlocks keep fearing, please. Big guy.
AoE fear.
Take down these mages.
Be ready, guys.
Monger,
be ready.
get ready.
Monger, you gonna pop it? You got it?
7 seconds.
Thanks for the save.
Come on, guys.
You can
Done.
right click and dismiss on your pet.
Do
They
we have
will run
another
away
egg?
when
Monger,
we
take
break
it.
the last egg, guys. Be ready.
Veins down. One is overwhelmed.
Nice job.
Destroy the last egg. They're gonna run away.
Get the egg.
Survive, guys.
Just kite everything.
Here we go.
Good
Hide
job.
and tank. Tank on it.
Monger's got it. Okay. So if ranged, if you don't know where to stand, get to.
Do we have an intervene remedy?
On.
No.
Anyone?
If Watusa does.
What you said? You good?
Never mind. It just went on
Use free
email.
action.
I forgot that was keybound.
It's on hero. It's on
Is
hero.
that a no?
He's
No,
casting
it was
fireball
keybound
out of
something
sight.
Comms.
Right back out. Back to
Shield
Monger.
level. Shield level.
It's on L's. Both the
Monger,
tanks
you
got
can't
contracts
sit
there.
and You can't eat the
L's is
conflict at the
tanking.
same time.
Monger has it again.
Fireball
All right,
volley.
back on hero. Back on hero.
Do you want anybody battle raised?
Longer, move away from me, man.
A healer.
A healer.
You can get Thor up.
So Thor.
It's on hero.
Just waiting on mana for battle rest.
Group 3 needs a win for your totem.
Hunger's down.
It's on Blubble.
Flagged.
On L's again.
Execute. Come on.
Finish him up. Nicely
Good
done.
job, guys.
Very good job, guys. I know that was hard. I saw you guys. I saw you healers like really struggling for mana. So
Oh, that's funny.
No, I forgot I had my Innervate set priority to Mensch from last time.
okay, could you fix that?
So second flag, is that like a cone AoE? I got caught by it way over in the
Nobody
corner.
go into the next room.
Yeah, do
we were
not
in
go
the
into the
right
next room.
Yeah, we need to group up here.
Nice.
Pretty sick shoulders right up here.
Of course, we would get double druid.
Double
kidding me?
Get out of here.
Well, Wiz, congrats on your 3-piece, I assume.
That's Wiz and Watusa.
Hooray. It's also my 3-piece, actually, too.
Was that our
Boom is
third attempt?
That was our third attempt, yeah. Or fourth.
Fourth
Was it
attempt.
fourth? We did 2 stair and then 2 4 corner. 4 corner definitely works better.
Yeah, I thought it would.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was surprised at how all of the mobs go to one side on the stairs.
Yeah, I mean the kicker is that they're aggroed on the boss, with the boss on the far side. They rush that side, and then a hunter tags multiple mobs that aren't supposed to be his or hers.
Good job, Necro. By the way, that was
Very good job.
Thanks.
so. That was our fourth try, third try, fourth try.
I think it was at 4th.
Right, with 2 down, 3 down.
Second with
not
that
bad.
strat.
It was our first try because we came in here one time and we did.
I think both Badge and I are live logging if you're interested.
Okay, so can we rearrange groups real quick to get aspect of the hunters, or aspect of the hunters, with something that can get snap aggro.
Rogues can sprint, and warriors should actually be able to jump on them before they even get up the stair.
Yeah, we need to. Yeah, the hunters are going to be.
So, yeah, hunters, can you? So in the video, or if you kind of know the layout, go up the stairs and try and catch them. So there's the mobs that are on the left and the mobs that are on the right. Try to catch the ones as they enter the next room, because there's nothing up on the upper level of this next room.
The moment you aggro, you can hop back down to us.
Yep. And then they'll kite back down, because you just need to get them in combat, and then they'll start attacking you. In terms of actually figuring out where to go, just stay on the lower level unless you're running upstairs to try and aggro the ones that go upstairs.
I need about 5 seconds. We'll be right back.
And we need to wait for Maka as well.
I'm back.
Oh, God.
We still got time before we even pull the boss, so let's kill these ads. So hunters and people in hunter group move forward. Everybody else can stay.
Okay, if you have a sprint-like ability, use it. Just try and tag the mobs that are in this room. They're technicians.
Wait for a countdown. What do you use? Aspect of the pack?
Aspect of the pack.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Make sure you keep running, don't let them kill you.
Alright, looks like we got all 6 of them.
Now he shall serve me by
Run. We're headed up the turn.
Okay, everybody come back to the entrance. Magic's gonna loot.
Be closer to basically get towards.
Pulling them back now. Nice work.
Somebody killed this dragon before we got here.
All right, so Vale. I guess the big things to remember for this fight is you have unlimited mana, and rage and energy. So just fucking go ham. Maybe give it like a second or two right when it first gets pulled, just so Hero can get a little bit of snap aggro. Yeah, you definitely don't need any plus mana stuff. So if you've got better plus damage or healing gear, where all the ranged need to stack nice and neatly
Square. Everybody
on
square.
top of square, all ranged. If you get the burning adrenaline debuff, move to the left over to behind that pillar. If you have burning adrenaline, all of your spells are instant cast. So guess what? You can DPS while moving. Congrats, you can get out of the raid and continue to DPS. For healing, priests are going to be spamming prayer healing because it's pretty fucking pog on this. For tank healers, it's going to be Wiz, myself, and Call. If you can just spam heal the current tank, I would probably use Lesser Healing Wave.
Stardo has a soul stone. Would you like me to put one on a tank?
No, it's
Battle
going to
Rising
be.
here is bad. They don't get the debuff.
Yeah.
Or
So
they don't get the
save
Hang on
the
to it
soul
then.
stone. Yeah, save the soul stone. If one of the early burning adrenalines goes on a warrior DPS, give it to them.
Got it.
Real quick, we need to be careful about how we handle the tank switching, right? Like, so a tank's gonna die and another one's gonna be ready to pick it up.
Correct.
Is that just gonna be called out? We know who's next.
So it's so Watusa is going to be. We're going to try and make it Watusa be the second tank. So Watusa is going to be, building up aggro, trying to be higher than the rest of the DPS really. So when Hero
Watusa
dies,
should be first.
Oh, Watusa first.
Yeah, I'll try to pick it up and execute.
Okay, that should work.
Alamos, what's your thoughts on having the shaman's tank heal during this fight?
That's
By
that's where
spamming chain, heal on the tank.
Chain heal doesn't have far enough reach to hit the tank and the melee. So it's unless the melee are super close and it gets kind of dodgy with cleave.
Yeah.
So it's better not.
I probably won't be spamming prayer of healing because the group that I'm in is making up like ranged and healers. So we can just figure out what's best.
Yeah, like priests are definitely going to be prayer of healing, and like your priests on this are more raid focused. Myself, Call, and Wiz are going to be 100% on the tank.
Perfect. And then everybody else is just general raid.
No, the tank's going to be taking a lot of damage, and the raid's going to be taking like very slow, gradual.
Yeah, so if you're
prayer of healing, I don't think is best for this. Like it's like prayer of healing is great if just my group happened to be taking damage, but
the entire raid's going to be taking damage.
Right, but like Hero said, the tanks are going to be taking a lot of damage. So I mean,
But
I'm not
you
going
have to
I'm not
find
going
a
to just spam prayer of healing. Is I guess
Right,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. I just don't want Zach or Elo to think, oh, just spam prayer of healing, because if your group's good, then you should be healing.
Yeah, I mean, be smart about your healing. I mean, I'm not saying just over heal to over, but you know, it's your priority is your group. Let's put it that way.
Cool. And then
It'll help to see it too.
And
Yeah.
you're gonna tell us when the tanks are switching.
Yeah, I'll call all that stuff out. And Shamans, make sure you're dropping fire resist totem. It's pretty big on this fight.
And then
Rem, you want to assign someone to be shields for breath?
Yeah, Elo should do shields. Let me see. We could all just compete with shields since we don't have to worry about mana. And just whoever can get a shield on.
I assume threat is the biggest enemy here, essentially, for range.
For a lot of it, yes.
Okay. One is I'm going to put everybody who can pull threat, e.g. DPS warriors, over on this side where I'm standing.
Where the green
and where the green triangle is. And basically you'll fight here. If you rip threat, you just run to the front and congrats, you're the tank. Spam heroic strike, try to
They are too far away though.
Yeah, the range can move a little bit closer.
And then where are we running when we have the debuff?
To the left towards the door where we came in.
Thank you.
The next thing to know is when he puts burning adrenaline on someone, he's gonna turn and face that person. So don't like shit yourself and be like, oh my god, we have threat because he's facing. He's gonna turn, put it on one person, and then turn back to who he has threat on. So if you're a tank, don't panic. If you're in the raid, don't panic. But if you're a melee and you see that he's targeting you, and he's not casting burning adrenaline, then just move to the front, over here in front of the, and we carry on.
Let those save a sec.
Everybody get in your position, please. If
I
you're
got
ranged,
quick.
make sure you are stacked on blue.
Okay,
Melee, remember, it's a dragon. He will.
So, Hot, I'm gonna change you to blue since I'm in a melee group. I'm gonna stand with melee as.
Are you gonna tank him facing his throne? That'd probably be the.
Yeah, that's the standard.
Yeah, I thought I was doing it on the angle. Sorry.
Gotcha. Nope. So melee. So you're gonna stand right in between me and the.
Can the people on the other side of the dragon? Can you get where you're actually going to stand during the fight? Like exactly. Because right
Hero,
now I have them too far away. Okay, that's
Hero. Keep a mark on top of yourself, and then they should stack on top.
I'm standing like me, and I'm in the front of this pack, so like a little bit in front of blue square, and I can just barely be in range of Zydia.
Gluttony 1 is in the correct position for the melee group, so scooch over a little bit.
I'm confused by that. If Watusa has him facing the stairwell, won't that be well behind his leg?
They want to be on the back right leg, like inside.
Yeah, so Hero, I was just positioned more to the side because I was from videos I was watching or streams I was watching yesterday. It seemed like tail sweep was a little bit wider than
I
it
agree.
felt.
Yeah.
Wider?
That was my concern.
Yeah.
Sorry, I guess I should have voiced that. It did look bigger. So if you want to spread out a little bit and see who gets knocked back, then make sure you're not behind that one person. One tail swipe won't murder you.
So if you healers can't reach us here, we'll just go stand in with melee.
It might be better just to have you stand in with melee for a chain heal reason.
Yeah, and it's
probably should.
It's almost like if they even just take a back pedal, they're not in range.
I think the reason why people have the tanks on that far side is if the main tank dies, or when the main tank dies, the off tank picks it up. He does an instant breath while facing that direction. We'd rather take a tail swipe than a.
Yeah, we can just play it by ear when it gets closer to tank dying from burning adrenaline.
I have a question about the burning adrenaline, or the debuff, if that's what that is. When it's the one that makes you instant cast and takes 2% of your health away.
Yes.
5% of your life.
How? Right. Okay.
Sorry.
How? You're good. How much of a range is that? Like, is there any way I can? It takes about what is it, like 20 seconds? How long to die?
Literally 20 seconds. It takes away from the cap of your life.
Yeah.
So
Right.
5%,
Okay. So it's always 20 seconds.
Exactly.
So am I good to, if I'm watching the timer and being really careful, am I
No.
good to?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Want me to just...
You want to move out immediately because your max health is going down, which means that his raid tick damage could one-shot.
Could put you below it.
Yep. Just that's why I asked.
No,
Although if you die from the raid tick damage, you don't explode.
And you can't ice block it. You can't do anything. You're just, if you get it, you're gonna die.
Death sentence.
Yeah, I knew that. I just wasn't sure about the, like, if I had some time to maybe get 10 seconds of instant cast heals off, and then move, just...
You can do it while moving.
Yeah.
You can instant cast, so you can just like prayer of healing while you.
Okay.
All right. Let's do this.
Then just like instant smite the boss or something.
Demo threat will always be an issue, but keep in mind you're doing more aggro, but so are the tanks. Melee have it much easier than casters because they're not being interrupted slowly by damage. They're just non-stop damage, so I don't think mages are going to have any issue. We are going to wait until his last 12% to burst all of everything.
Real quick, because I wasn't in here. Just all warriors on star.
Pretty much, yep. And
you know where to go to die, right?
What do you guys want to do? Back here and
Grim over here. If you get burning rage, you're just gonna come back here to this pill.
All right.
I can probably keep Imp Expose armor up on this fight.
Do it.
Okay.
So I'm assumed I'm gonna die to mechanics, right?
Eventually, yes.
You 100% die this fight.
I finally understand why I'm doing this first.
Rip.
Because you're the best
Oh,
tank
that
we
was
have.
so sad.
No, it's
You
because
can
I wear
pick
leather. No, it's okay.
We have faith in you.
Can you pop your bark skin right before he engages and go to bear?
Yep. That was kind of the plan.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody's ready? Here we go.
Go ahead and talk to him. We got some RP to sit through first.
Don't freak out.
Yoda, it'll be fine.
He wants in. He's gonna go for that back.
DBM is gonna throw up a timer of when he's gonna start, right?
No.
You'll know when he's
Check your
Remember to have
trinkets.
Fire resist still.
Healers, check your trinkets. Get that mana tap off. You don't need it. But Briar, you don't.
This is the one. To get right.
Our mortals before the wrath of Lord. No, I must fight this. Alexstrasza, help me. I must fight.
Still recharging.
Melee just adjust.
Execute time.
Figures after I pop my stuff.
Be careful on the threat.
So we had somebody pull there.
Hero's got it now.
Hero's got it.
7%.
Keep healing. We got it, guys. Keep healing. like Elohim.
It's just burning adrenaline. 4%.
Demo heart. Demo, get out. Get out.
And that's a win.
Nice fucking one shot.
Boom!
So I thought this boss was the guild killer. What's up with that?
That was with
Not this guild.
1.6 itemization or whatever.
Yep.
You're a badass guild.
Alright, start resing people.
Oh my.
Deep.
Yeah, hey, Blood Bowl.
Yo.
No mages really want that though, right? It's not good or anything.
No, just disenchant it.
It's really bad. Just deed. Oh my god, we got some Shami stuff.
Hooray, I died.
So if I kept getting knocked back, is it just because of the tail? Or
Yep, tail sweep.
Yep.
okay.
Gotta stand more to the side.
A bit more to the side of it. Doesn't get you.
Yeah, I was treating it like Oni, but it was definitely not the same.
Did anybody see how many stacks I was at for the debuff before I actually bit the dust?
You'd probably be at, I would guess, like a 60 or 70%. Because then once you get hit once majorly, then you should die.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Warcraft logs is down.
Yeah, because they're not accepting submissions during the Dark Moon Fair event because of the buffs from Dark Moon Fair aren't fair.
I think Blood Bowl's damage caused like a Y2K thing, and it just shut it all down.
I did twice as much damage as Blood Bowl.
When I died, I was shitting on all of you.
Yeah, and then you died. Guess who didn't?
Next time we do this fight, I want to put like our biggest DPS in groups with the healers and make sure that.
I was cleaving, not even hurling and striking.
So, I couldn't see my threat on that fight for some reason when I had him targeted. But as soon as I died, I was able to target him and see the threat. But it wasn't like changing. So my question is how was my threat on that?
Well, until Blood Bowl pulled, it was fine.
I was cleaving. I was playing it safe.
Or whoever it was that pulled. I didn't actually see who it
No,
was.
I still did.
Yeah, I saw Zydia pull first.
Oh yeah, it was the new guy.
All right. While Lou's being figured out, let's get upstairs. We got some trash to deal with, and this is probably the hardest 2 packs in the.
Group 2 needs buffs.
Well, I was more wondering because at one point I stopped actually casting Fairy Fire to for extra threat, and that's when people pulled off me. So.
Thank you, everybody, whispering me that that's the wrong macro. I appreciate it. I didn't notice.
Now, the trash in here is no joke, so stay focused.
So we're going to start marking these up. We will mark a Druid Sleep, and hell, we can probably even double Hunter. 100 goes left this way. So Mocha, when we pick you a target, you see me up here, and Ayakora, this is for you too. When you get your target, Ayakora, you're going to be running this way with it. You're going to kite it around down the stairs and back up. And Mocha, you're going to go the opposite direction. So you're going to go the way we came up here, around the stairs and back.
All right.
And you can jump down, see which path it's running, run up the opposite stairs, so on and so.
All right, so 5 targets. We're going to have 2 kited, 1 sheeped, or not sheeped, slept. we got a purple in there too.
Yeah, you can.
That should be all of them. All right.
Can these guys be feared at all?
Probably don't want to in case they fear into the other group.
Yeah, it's a little dodgy with fears in here because it's you don't want to pull the other group in constant instant wipe.
Are we kiting them into Vale's room?
We are the hunters are kiting into Vale's room. Yes.
Okay.
Someone gonna skin Veilstra's?
All right. Oh my God, this dog. The wife just got home. Now it's freaking out.
Oh, Yoda.
Take that as a no.
Yeah, I don't think you can skin them.
All right. So Mocha, you are gonna be on. I don't think it's a caster. You're gonna be on blue. Ayakora, you got yellow.
Hello.
Wiztardo, you are going to be on orange for sleep. And then we have Hero on skull, Monger on purple, Watusa on X. So we are actually going to push this group. We're going to rush it together. Hunters just tag and run away.
Did you call view in?
Nope.
Okay.
Just
good.
be ready to grab something if it gets in the race.
Yep.
We're going to be doing lots of ready checks tonight, guys, so just be ready for it. And gals.
Be ready for ready checks. You clever.
Alright, everybody call out your targets, please. In rage.
Number X.
Alright, let's do a poll timer. And hunters just get up there and do an instant hit and then
Try to bring them back into this hallway a bit. Just for the other room. I don't know how much extra room we need to fight these, but it's better to not accidentally aggro the other pack.
4, 3,
watch
2,
out for their frontals. I'm not
1.
sure which ones have frontal attacks, so just be ready for it.
Sleep
Hunters,
is
every
immune.
target. Sleep. Okay, so I need an off tank. Crimson, get
Which one?
nipple, orange.
So you can
Yellow got off
spam
of me.
rank 1 high.
Who's it on? Ayu?
It's on Sen, Grim.
I'm getting it.
Pop all big
Trying.
cooldowns on these guys. X now. Every trash puller, we're popping all big cooldown. Looks like we need fire totems for these caster females. Purple neck.
I've got 2 on me.
Can I get somebody to grab nipple or yellow off of Crim?
Taunting circle.
Got yellow back.
Is there an interview for Elo?
Hey, Corey, you can start bringing it back if you want. We're ready. So you can actually just feign death.
It's
Yeah,
on
he's back.
LL.
He's coming.
Super sloppy, but we didn't know that they could not be slept. Now we know.
I got hit with a fireball from something. So blue is on its way.
It's heading for Elo. Run.
Heals on Elo. Oh.
It's the
Keep Hero and Monger up. They're the last 2 tanks.
Heal Blood Bowl.
We need dispels on these fights too, it looks like. So just learning as we go. Hiroko's last tank, keep him up.
Hey, Blood Bowl tanked one.
Thanks, Blood Bowl.
I tanked it for about half a second.
Yeah, that was a raid saver.
So the flame scales cannot be slept. Can we try to sleep the worm yet?
Yeah, I was gonna say the one they look kind of like enraged or something, and they were immune. But the other, I think the casters didn't look. They didn't have that animation on them.
It's
Hug me,
res
right,
our
guys?
resers.
After
Reser.
you're done resing the resers.
I'm behind this pillar over here.
Greg, I gave you an all warlock group, so if you can keep Tranquil Air up, please. Once you res, come around to the right side. Just hug your right and make it in.
We need pretty much full rebuffs. Most people need more.
All right, so I guess we can move into this room for this next, because we got plenty of space to work with now.
Same colors.
Hunters, yeah, hunters can still kite back into the other room. I guess if you can, let's have the hunters pull with aim shot, if they're just so they can have a little bit better aggro on the pull.
I
And
think
we'll
we
do
need to
a
focus the casters because they AoE fireball.
There's only one of them, and he's marked.
That star
There's
and the green.
Star and green.
The flame scales are the ones that AoE fireball, but the wormkins, I think those are the ones we can. Let me just confirm that.
But if you notice, some of them are dark red, some are not dark red, so that might play into it also.
Yeah, I can try and sleep X or triangle or skull. I guess.
Wormkin was doing fireball volley.
Yeah, it looks like the wormkins are the casters.
So the Seether and the Talon have an aura of flames.
All right, which one are we going to try and cheat? And that sheep, sleep?
I can try triangle. Green triangle.
yeah. I don't
Wormkins
think
are
the big
casters.
ones can't be slept.
Yep. So it's green triangle and star.
We're all going to try and sheep one. Or sleep. Go ahead and sleep yellow in the back. So tanks are the same thing. Hiroko Skull, Watusa, you got X. Monger, you're going to pick up green right away. Make sure to face it away in case it's a frontal attack that it does. Hunters, you're kiting. Ayakora, you got nipple. And Mocha, you got blue. Crimson, if yellow is not sleepable, that's your target.
All right.
All right, let's do this. Hold timer, please. Make sure we have fire totems up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got dazed.
Can we sleep the triangle, please? Just rank 1, spam it.
We only have
only
one
have
druid.
one hibernate.
Green.
I'm gonna
Get
tell
the
both
caster
of you
down.
what
Get the
to
caster
try
down,
and
please.
sleep the green.
But
To shift out, try to sleep the green.
Keep running.
So we'll have Watusa sleep on those fights right off the bat.
Don't kick the puppy.
Okay, Hunter's going to start bringing them back. Kill yellow.
And then just keep spamming hibernate on it to interrupt it.
Unfrozen.
Can't stun him, but you can gouge that shit.
Both are coming back. I need 2 tanks, please.
I got nip.
Let's get square
These
first.
two are definitely immune.
Super smooth. Good job, guys.
Yeah, that was
Trying to
great.
log back
Good
in.
job, Millard.
I need a target.
Oh, I missed the party.
Can these be scanned?
Yes, they can. As long as they're searched.
Okay, don't go.
Alright, guys.
Priority for
This is the suppression room. We're going to go over the quick tactics behind it. Long story short, rogues, we're going to have rogue duty. So, Ghoul, you're going to be assigned the first one that we get to. Fable, you're going to be second. Gluttony, you're going to be third. And we should only need a rotation of 3. So you guys, you 3 are the ones who are going to be doing it over and over again.
Also, in our strategy, when we were going over it in the meeting, we were going on the left side. Based off of what some of the other guilds have been seeing, the whelps can pull from the upper level down to the lower level, so we're going to go on the right.
It's a big old torrent.
We got... Oh, that he aggroed. Okay. So let's get a couple marks out there. We got 2 packs of 3 humanoids we need to...
No killing whelps.
So do not focus whelps. Single target the ads. We're going to attack the big ones first unless the humans are there. So we're going to do a couple big pulls to here with the understanding that whelps are going to die at some point. That way we can just start clearing some of the... So Hero is going to get the first ad that we get. So Hero, if you want to tag Star. Watusa, you're going to be on whelp dude.
Do what I can.
Okay, so go ahead and tag it, and we're going to also pull these 3 elites, the casters, and we're going to mage sheep. I'm sheeping the male. Need 2 mages.
Ghoul, you're not fighting in this.
Yeah, you need to stay out of combat.
I got
to
pulled into
disarm.
combat right away.
That's right, we're going to stay here, and we're going to finish off these ads before we even move up.
Including the whelps?
Including the whelps, yes.
We need to get out of combat.
True, that goes for you too. Like, if you're...
Oh, yeah. And shamans, 0 totems on any of this.
So Ghoul is in combat still. We have to be pretty far
That's fine,
away.
that's fine.
We've
What
got
we're doing,
2.
guys, is we're just killing the elites. We're going to pull to here for the first couple pulls, and then we're going to move as a group, and that'll allow all the rogues to...
Yeah, because there's a couple minute respawn timer on the elites.
Okay, yep. So somebody tag that green one. We're going to get a bunch of whelps with us. Probably when it comes back this way, so we don't pull that entire side. When orange comes back, somebody, one of the tanks, grab it, please.
And healers, anytime we get out of combat, make sure you...
Drinking? Was that what you were going to say?
Yes, drink.
Go ahead and pull it all the way back this way, Hero. We're going to pull one more elite before we actually start moving up. Watusa, can you ping, or another tank ping green, please, while it's coming back? Or even a hunter. Okay, incoming. And isn't this going to tell us what Chromagus is? Also, or am I crazy?
I don't think so.
Just crazy.
Crazy, man.
Like a fox.
All right, let's move up and stack.
Yeah, we can move up into this corner and drink.
Are we gonna mark hero so we can stack on him?
Okay, so
It's very little.
before you pull the Dragonkin, you have to make sure that the rogues aren't anywhere near them because they have a fire ore that will knock us out of stealth.
Yeah, I'm like hanging back from just kind of avoid them.
Okay, so when green comes back, we're going to tag it. Or, sorry, skull.
And we're also going to move up into the far corner.
Watusa and Monger, you're now on Dragonkin and Elite duty. I'll be taking them.
Okay, go ahead and tag.
Let's move up.
Moving up to the next section, guys.
Holy shit! You can disarm or you can distract these things.
Let's do some AoE, guys. Kill these whelps. We got a lot.
We had 3 hatchers there.
You can't stand in those flames.
Alright, go ahead and wipe it and run back.
It's an 18 stack. Yeah, we got to kill this one at a time because we're getting stacked fire.
Do the big dragons respawn?
Slowly.
The big ones do?
Yes.
I think up until we kill Broodlord, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So you can hit the suppressors with a distract, and it will stop them for a second.
It's kind of crazy.
Literally gonna find my middle finger macro.
How's everybody's durability? I'm at 46%.
38.
I've got a couple pieces that are almost done.
Can we go through?
55.
Can we do?
We've got
one
repair
more?
bots.
We got one more death in us before anyone's broken though.
Yeah, I think so. I'm at 25, and that's with 2 onks.
So it sounds like we can go one more wipe or one more death. Okay, want to save it?
Waste not, want not.
Alright, and
This pile of skeletons.
did the hunters here too that so the dragon can have a fire aura. If you pull it and it runs near a rogue, it'll be stealth.
You guys can hang back. You don't have to be up with us a whole lot. Or, like, you
Well,
don't
we have to be ahead of you because we have to turn off the suppressors before you guys get there, right? Because it suppresses not just movement, but casting.
True.
So we have to go ahead. So rogues stay to the far left, and then as they're pulling, we can move in. And that means don't stand there and fight stuff, Drew. So stay far to the left, and as they're pulling, avoid the big wormkin.
If you do get in combat, though, you might as well do something.
Yeah. Well, we also have Vanish, and once we start moving, I don't think we're going to drop combat at any point, are we?
We will. Like when we'll have corners that we stop in and kill the whelps, which will put us out of.
A fire pot might help with not getting pulled out of stealth.
I got to bring the dog to the wife. It is freaking out, so I'll need a summon.
That's fine.
No worries.
Do you want to put me on follow?
He's already super far back.
Well, he just zoned in.
Thanks, Mitch. Maybe we'll do one more and then repair bot.
Yeah, Alamos, did you send those last few fused wirings to Roko or not?
Yep.
Right.
I sent a bunch of them to the guild bank too.
I still got 10 from Alamo. And you from your farm.
So we definitely have to kill these wormkin one at a time.
Yeah, we can't pull more than one. It's too much.
I mean, we just can't have them in the.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like the spawn timer on the whelps is a lot longer than we thought it was.
It's pretty long.
Yeah, it's long.
I thought it was 15 seconds, but it's looking like 30 to 45.
And actually, none of the elites have respawned yet, so we may as well super take our time.
So what we can do is we can pull. Well, you notice that the suppressions haven't come back up yet. Oh, there goes that one at least. That's strange.
Yeah, we can be pretty methodical and slow with it. Like the whelps themselves aren't really a threat. They're just annoying as shit.
So I need a hunter to tag green and pull this right side with him. It should be like 2.5 groups away. And then we'll pull back to here again. We'll continue to pull here, and we will pull elites to this spot. I think we're going to have plenty of time right here to do it.
I need, as soon as Norris gets here, I can buff group 2. 7.
Norris, do you want to summon?
Yeah, if you give me summon, that'd be awesome.
Once we get out of combat, here we go.
I need a target.
Pull more, please.
I didn't know we were in a spell cave, Drew.
Okay, I need a hunter to run up there, please, and grab that wormkin as he's about to hit the right side.
Watch it.
All right, and you can tank it up further. We don't have to, because he's going to do the flame.
I need another hunter to go grab the next one. It should give us plenty of time to finish this off.
So we'll get it. Do you want the humanoids? They are pushing.
Yes, but you're gonna have to line of sight them. They're all casters.
Okay. These things have a rearming time, so when they come up, still disarm them again.
Mage's counterspell. I got the left one. Okay, it's got 100 to tag that last one.
Are those NPCs or the humanoids? Are they stunnable? I'm just noticing they have stuff like healing circle.
Okay, there's a big whelp incoming. You ready?
Yes,
and we're just gonna AoE all this down together.
can't kick it.
Focus the hatcher first. It's the most important. Then AOE.
Okay, that's a respawn on Hatcher, so kill it ASAP, and then we're moving. Burn cooldowns on this guy. So he doesn't... Oh, he's already got debuffs. If you have more than 5 stack, get out of the group. Get out of the group and let it wear off.
Fuck, we gotta res.
I pulled back too late.
Okay, let's get these reses up immediately. After we get these whelps down.
Get these whelps real quick. Healers drink up. If you have mana to res, please res.
We got another hatcher up.
That's okay. We can clear them.
We have 2 more hours from this point, right?
Yes. We're gonna let that guy move away, and then we're gonna run past this. Sorry, go ahead, Rem.
Oh, I was just gonna say, now is probably when I'm gonna flask if other people are planning to flask.
Gotcha. Norris's be right back. We are going to push up. So whoever the rogue is that's distracting that guy, that's a great thing. If you can keep him distracted on that side, well... Oh, he's already coming back.
Are we gonna try and run past it rather than kill it?
Let's just kill it, actually, because that's where we wiped, right? Right after this guy?
Yes.
Orcs just spawned.
So.
Yeah, we got humanoids on the
Get a
left
distract
side.
on those humans, please.
Hatchers just respawned.
After these die, we're pushing all the way through. Wait for the humanoids to run away. Oh, aggro. Kill the humanoids. Oh, what are they doing?
He vanished.
Okay, here we go.
We gotta kill them anyway, so pull them back here, kill them. So we're gonna have 1 hatcher.
The goal is we are going to run past everything, grab whelps as we go, and go into the stairwell. And then we'll stop and...
Okay, I have traps down all the way to the stairwell.
Okay, everybody scoot up. We're moving together. Let's go. Hug the right.
Give me 2 seconds.
Try not to aggro that hatcher.
We're going all the way to the far corner, and then we're going to stop and kill. Go onto the nest. Tanks lead the way.
Keep going. I've got the one down at the door. You can make it all the
we
way
can do it right here. That's fine. Let's just kill him.
Okay.
Yes, war stomps are advised.
Drink.
All right.
Got a little drinking time. Drinking time.
Drink before we move.
Oh, disarm.
Trap in front of us is up.
I'm gonna get the one in front of the door.
Okay, I'm gonna watch this one. There's not a set time for how long they stay down.
All right.
All right, that should be enough time to drink.
All right, moving up, guys. We're gonna keep moving all the way into the stair.
Trap is up.
There's a trap in the stairwell directly up the stairs.
Tanks and melee, you guys can AoE these whelps as we're moving.
I'm gonna stay at this one. You guys get the next 2 up there.
Okay, killing everything in here.
Rem, can you scoot up a little bit? Because you're gonna be in the area of this if you...
Yeah, I was just healing Vayne.
Oh yeah, no. I'm sorry. I was just
staying here. Drink in the corner. I need a rogue.
Incoming ones.
We also have a device behind us here.
All right, let's get that hatcher.
Can I get a 100 attack, please?
Whelps from behind. Just one.
The whelps are fine. Just
Okay, here we
get
go.
them as they...
I would tank him on the stairs. Yeah, perfect. So his AoE doesn't hit.
Monger, if you could watch for whelps from behind and just pick them up as we get them. Hero and Watusa focus on 4.
Go ahead and AoE anytime you guys want on these. We're just gonna kill with each.
Are we going up the right side? I imagine so.
Yeah, the right side.
We're going to stay in that corner, and we're going to pull a whole bunch to this far right corner. So get comfy in this back.
Do you want me to grab the humans right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Gonna have to counter spell them. I got no LOS.
And AoE. A lot of elves behind. Make sure you don't have totems. War stomps if you got them. No extensor. No need to risk it.
Nova Totem's fine. It kills itself at the end of it.
Is that the one that's the one hitter
The-
quitter?
Yeah, Nova, but not Magma.
Okay.
Okay, stay in the corner and drink. The moment you get an opportunity to pull another Dragonkin, go ahead. So let's talk about tactics here while we're clearing. I know we'll be able to see it better when we're a little closer, but
Can we mark the rogues?
Yeah, they're getting pulled across where we're stealth.
So rogues are all marked now, or
Thank
should
you.
be.
Every time they get pulled across us, we have
get
to
a res
try
up.
and get out of stealth or vanish. That's a 5.
Yeah, 10 seconds for combat. That's pretty nutty.
Okay, we should probably move up into the next cubby and start pulling a few hatch. Let's get the
Let's
one
go to
that's
second cubby.
Connor's marked right now. Yeah, let's get.
Move
let's
up
get
one
the
more guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Before it's a good time to
We'll
pull that
move
one
left
right now.
so they can pull.
Incoming.
Good job. Watch out for Star.
Just AoE it, guys. A lot more whelps incoming.
Would you say there's many?
Drink up.
Yes.
Good job. I saw you healers keeping Necro alive. That shit was crazy.
Oh my god, thank you.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
let's pull another hatcher here.
It's coming.
So the boss is in the opposite corner. It's gonna flame strike on me. Don't stop.
The boss does stuff like cleave. It's once we get to the boss, it's not actually too big of a deal. Priests and myself will focus on tank healing. Shamans focus on raid.
Watch out, rogues. I'm gonna
on
pull
raid.
it right between you.
Big whelps incoming.
Many whelps, would you say?
Do you want traps cleared to the boss?
We already heard that one.
No, we're gonna move up to the next cubby after that. So I need that cubby cleared. If you get more than 5 stacks, just get out of the fire. Alright, we're moving up into the next cubby. I don't know if the boss is gonna pull if we move to the next one. I don't know if I'm gonna risk.
He will, yes.
Yeah, I think it does.
Okay, we're drinking to full here, so let's we're gonna take a second and talk about the boss.
So, here's going to take the boss first, correct?
Yeah, I'll take him first. Where do you want me to tank him? In the corner or where he is?
So you see how he's the left. You should stand in the left corner.
So right behind where he is, like
Pretty much,
straight
To his right behind, yeah. That gate corner on that facing the gate, the left side of it.
Okay, and where's the raid gonna be?
It's going to be in the next cubby. Melee, I think, get pushed back every once in a while, correct? So make sure that you are not going to get pushed back. Make sure you're going to get pushed back towards the raid. So raid is going to stand roughly where Gluttony is right now. Tank's going to be in the opposite corner there.
He sees.
He does Mortal Strike, he does Cleave, and he does Blast Wave, AoE, Knockback, Fire Base, does hefty damage. So we want Fire Resist totems from it.
Yes. Definitely fire resist totems.
So basically, Monger and Watusa, you're going to be generating as much aggro as you can. Also,
avoid being knocked back. It negates 50% of your aggro. Sorry.
And we will need a couple of rogues to stay out of combat for a trap.
I got this. I'm gonna sit on this fucking trap all damn.
Yeah, I can.
All right.
Apparently his knockback is a single target, always hits the top person. So we need all tanks at the top. So DPS, watch your.
All right.
So as tanks, do we stack or no?
No, he has a cleave. Yeah. So just be ready. Whoever gets next aggro, you're swapping spots with them. So you're going to be tanking in that left corner where the gate is.
Okay.
Yeah, he just does the wing buffet kind of mechanic from Oni, where he cuts threat on his main target. So DPS, you're going to want to watch your threat.
I forget. Is this one of the tauntable ones, or is it only the drakes?
Only the drakes.
Okay.
Is there a trap in that corner?
Yeah, there's a trap directly in front of me. The green
So
trap.
are you the volunteer to keep it untrapped the whole time?
Yes.
You got 6 sensor. You can do everything.
Yep, totems should be fine when we get into position. So when we get around the corner, let's try and go around the corner here, finish off these little whelps. If the boss aggroes, just go into the boss fight, but kill the whelp.
Aggro.
Go.
Button. Vanish. No.
He just goes on.
I told you.
Ghoul hand will get the trap.
Man.
Hero died. Watusa's got him. Let's get Hero back.
Yep.
Forward on
It's on Necro.
No damage on the boss, guys. 0 damage on the boss. Let the tanks get aggro. Back all the way to the corner. Don't get fire blasted. Tanks should be behind it trying to pull aggro from it.
All right, we're a little stabilized.
Nice. Soulstone, I take.
Light DPS.
When is his next knockaway? Do you see that? All right, so there's his knockaway. Somebody get it off Watusa if you can. He's got Mortal Strike on him.
It's you can't taunt, so it's whatever. We just have to
It's
heal
a
through
short
it.
lasting. All right, we should be able to damage pretty good, guys.
Blood Bowl's on him.
Blood Bowl move to the other side. Watusa move back here.
Enjoy that free rage.
Ooh. Did Blood Bowl not have buffs on him?
I don't think Hero did.
has
Back to
full
Watusa.
buffs.
Back to
Hero, yeah.
Watusa.
Do we have another battle res for Hero?
Watusa has the battle res.
Okay, never mind.
I'll res him as soon as it's done on me.
Can do it now.
Tanks, if you get, or all warriors, if you get aggro, go into defensive and run to that corner. Oh god.
Apparently I was
Somebody
too
grab
high
him,
on
can.
threat.
Zidia, you got him. Pull him. Keep Zidia alive.
Stellar.
Crimson, if you can get it, you'll. If you're a caster and you get aggro, run to that far side. Feign death. Feign death, or run away.
On Devil.
Devil, run away. Go to that corner.
Resisted Feign.
On Corrin. Okay, this. We got too many down. Yeah, this is.
It's not bad for
This is a wipe.
attempt.
Can
Yep.
we dice?
There's no.
That wasn't
No,
bad at all
no
for
res.
for a scuffed beginning. That was pretty
Yeah,
good.
we're gonna have to unfortunately run the suppression room again, but
Should be easy this time.
yeah.
So when you when the tanks switch, can we be really clear about that and give me a little bit more time? Is that possible?
There's no time. It's
The kicker is it's instantly swap because the main tank loses 50% aggro, and it's hard for the secondary tanks to get aggro because they can't taunt. So they're just constantly fighting for it.
yeah, we don't choose when it happens. So if we could
Okay.
choose, then that's fine. But it's That's why I'm just gonna, like I do an Oni, just call out who he's.
Gotcha. Just checking.
When we get inside, we will drop a repair bot once we
Yep,
actually get into
so-
the well.
Yeah, we'll go up towards that. We'll get towards where the suppression room starts, and then buff and repair bot there.
Hero, were you running threat or mitigation gear?
I was running threat. Well, full mitigation with my shield off to build secondary threat, and didn't have the timer for the first death. The second
It was
death
a
was
bit-
because I didn't have any buff.
It was a bit of a scuffed pull too, so.
Yeah,
I didn't
Like
hear what
everybody
you were
was still
saying.
running.
You dropped.
I think we got it
Everybody
this
was
time.
still
I
running
think we
and
all
not
just needed
casting
to
my.
see it. We'll be a little bit more ready. We got.
Yeah, and if you guys do have threat dumping abilities, use them. I don't want to say on cooldown, but like use the first one 30 seconds in, and then on cooldown from there, so on and so forth.
You have a soul stone up, so would you like me to apply it to one of our tanks?
It's probably a good
I
idea.
would.
This fight, I mean, I would only say on this fight, though. You know.
I would say give it to. I hate to always say this, but I'd say give it to Zydia, because they're probably going to be they're eventually going to get aggro and die, which will then just allow them to
Be able
ass
to get
blast
aggro,
them.
okay.
Yeah.
So this is just like every single boss, guys, where we're positioning is super important. If you are a caster or melee or anything, if you get aggro, you need to hurry and get to that corner. You're taking the tank spot.
Yep.
The longer you're not there, the more damage.
So I guess if you don't want that spot, don't pull threat.
Kind of difficult when all the tanks are, I guess, dying at that point since there's no taunt, but yes. So if there are rogues, and dare I say, if we're having issues, rogues, if you don't want to vanish your aggro and you pull aggro, just use your evasion, and that should last for the duration until he hits. I know that's absurd, but
Oh yeah, I don't think I'll be able to battle res in this fight because like
Yeah.
I got out of bear form, and as soon as he cut the next tank's threat, I just fucking turned and one shot me.
Yep.
Like as I started the cat.
Corin, you might want to hang on to yours. Gino and I will take the first two, and then if we need one afterward, at least we have.
Yeah, there's actually a few log in right now to get into the server.
So I'll put the repair bot in the. That's cool with you guys?
Yeah.
By the way, when we all run in like that, we probably save a total of like 3 minutes in buff because we can buff all together. It's a lot faster because we can.
Where
buff
is
while we
this
run.
repair bot at? I thought I saw it go down.
it's multiple colors.
Everyone repair.
Oh, that hurts.
sure you get full rebuffs here, guys.
What group was Norris's intellect?
Can we get a summon on True Fable?
Yeah, I'm coming, brother. You said you put the repair pot in the like the door, like right for the suppression room.
You'll be able to see it. It's very obvious as soon as you get here.
All right, cool.
It's a little in your face even.
It's got a beam on it. Nice. That's a nice beam.
I think
Still,
that was my
we're
big...
alone, so we'll just buff ourselves. All right. So everybody scoot up when you're ready. We are gonna do once again. It's once the elites reach the right side, pull them one at a time. If I can get a rogue to literally make it your job to keep those elites on the left side.
So we probably don't need all of our rogues doing traps.
Probably just 2, I'd say at most.
Can we mark rogues again?
What do you want to pull?
Yeah, what do you want?
Hatcher.
So
Hatcher on our left.
distract has a 30-second cool.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
well, we will
let's-
just pull fast enough to where we'll be all right. We're gonna pull Hatcher after Hatcher, and then the elites will pull the elites too, and worry about the other. So somebody go ahead and tag that second. Incoming.
Just
go ahead
watch
and
the
AoE these as well.
debuff. Okay, good. Debuff came up. Went off. Get away from it if you don't need to be in flame strike range.
We're pulling the elites next. The 3-pack. Go ahead and tag it. First couple pulls are gonna be kind of aggressive healers. Just bear with me.
That's fine. It's pretty open and easy here.
Go ahead and tag that second one if it's not too late. Incoming. Gonna have a bunch of whelps.
Get those taskmasters first. Remember, the Hatcher is more important than the whelps.
Okay, take a moment to drink.
Which rogues wanted to do traps? I think it's Gulhan, True Fable, and Sheeny.
Gonna get a hunter to pull that massive group of whelps all the way to the end. And I want you to tag that elite that's coming through right now at the same time. Great job. Okay, so main tank's gonna be on the big guy. All the other tanks are gonna be on the other whelps.
Suppression device here.
Yes, I can.
Still recharging. I need to target something first.
Alright, we should be good to move up to the... not the last cubby, but second to last. And we'll pull a Hatcher. Raid can stand... I guess tank that Hatcher out of the raid.
There's a 3-pack coming. The next cubby over.
Kill the Hatcher first, then the Taskmasters.
Hot up. Get hot up.
Alright, get those Taskmasters down. We'll stop here to res mensch and then drink up. I will heal res mensch while other healers get mana.
I can get his buffs.
We're gonna push to the corner, so we only get that last elite once he gets his buffs up.
All right, let's.
Moving up to the corner.
Yeah, we should be good to move up.
Just this one's fine. This cubby's fine. Pull the elite and kill the elite.
Remember, the Hatcher is more important than AoEing the Whelps.
Add whelps behind. You guys need to move up, please. Good job. Let's go ahead and push up to the corner. Go inside. We're going up the stairwell. Melee, feel free to AoE these ads. And we'll take a break once we're in.
3-pack on the top of the stair.
Oh, I didn't see the 3-pack. I didn't know they came this way. Alright,
All right.
AoE right here, guys.
And we'll use this corner to take a quick break afterwards, too.
Where did Demo die? On the stairwell?
Yeah, I can res.
Okay. Yeah, I need to get mana this time.
Whelps again. On the stairwell.
Let's get into the corner of the stairwell, guys.
Demo's right here.
Alright, we are drinking.
Wasn't able to get the res off. I have power infusion. Should just let me do it when these pop.
Does power infusion decrease your cast?
I wish.
Not power infusion. I meant inner focus, and it makes it free. So it's like a
More whelps.
res.
Alright.
Man, these are spawning fast.
Okay, somebody else resed it, so now I don't.
Sorry about that. I just did it because I had it.
Okay. Is that first one in range to target? Yep, it is. Okay, go ahead and pull it back here.
Watch yourself.
As of right now, we should only need the 2 in this room broken.
I need a target.
How far is the next one?
Pretty far. We can
Okay,
move
we're
to
moving
the
up to the
corner.
right corner where orange is at. Start moving up.
Should probably move up to the next cubby.
Okay. Go ahead and tag him and pull him here.
Don't stack on it if you don't need to because of the flame strike.
If you're all the way in the cubby, you should be outside of flame strike. Can drink before we pull other stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab this one now.
Just take those whelps off.
Could have just let me die unless you were all in copy.
No, it's easier to on mana and time if we get them off.
Need help to pull this hatcher out, please. Thank you. Good job.
That's still recharging.
I'll res Geno.
Heal up.
Okay, get us some buffs.
Should move up.
Pull that elite right there in front of us. And stay in this cubby, stay in this cubby. I wanted to let people drink as much as possible, since they were already drinking. Okay, more whelps incoming.
I don't have a target.
Next cubby and drink. We're gonna drink here after we kill these whelps. When the hatcher comes back on the side, more than halfway, go ahead and tag it. Moving up to next cubby. Alright, we're drinking up to full here.
Should somebody drop that last trap?
I think we aggroed last time we did that, didn't we?
No, it's what happened is the whelps got onto Gluttony.
Ah.
And that popped him out of stealth, which made the boss attack him.
Disgrace for a rogue.
There's no rating spec that has improved stealth.
That's true. We don't really have a lot in the ways of benefit there.
Call, let me know when you're ready.
So what we're going to do is we're going to move around this corner, engage the boss, ranged and melee kill those whelps first while the tank builds a bit of aggro, and then lightly DPS to start off, and then go in like maybe 10 seconds in.
So all ranged, you're going to be doing, once we actually engage, you're going to do 6 wands before you start engaging. Make sure we get Fire Totem immediately when we get up there, Shamans, because he might Fire Blast right away.
Yep.
Alright, on whichever tank is going first.
Yeah, that's fine, demo. And let's have Monger go around the corner for. Actually, hold on, we got some question on that. So just Hero, you can build some rage on these whelps, and we should still be fine to pull here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's terrible. Keep going all the way to the corner, guys. Finish the whelps. Alright, wanding. In fact, I need everybody to scoot over more to your right, just in case we get whelps spawn. I don't want to aggro anymore. Alright, DPS.
I can't cast that yet.
Shamans, make sure in melee groups you get that Fire Totem up there for him if you haven't yet.
That spell isn't ready yet.
It's on with Tusa. Yeah, bubbles are perfect time during the morph strike.
Bane, stop attacking. If he gets debuffed.
On hero, on hero.
Okay, so pretty
Shield wall is up. Shield wall is up.
Blood Bowl.
On Blood Bowl.
Casters Unleashed.
And I'm gonna get an intervene. Oh, Elo. Give it Elo an intervene.
On Crim, on Crim.
Crim, pop all
Just moving back into
defensives.
position.
Shield wall.
On Zydia, on L's, on L's.
L's, pop
Back
all
to Crim, back to
defensives.
Crim.
Great job, guys.
Nice job.
Alright, we're
Alright.
not done. Kill these whelps on the left.
Yeah, we're gonna. We need some kite space for the next.
Be careful not
pulls,
to
so
aggro
we're-
the trash there.
No traps will come back up, so we're actually going to clear this room real quick while we're doing late.
Don't be looting and aggroing the trash, so be careful.
Buffs on Undead, please.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Do both. We're gonna
While
clear
we're clearing
whelps and stuff. But we can at least get the votes in, and then Elsie can.
I'm gonna hit the restroom real quick. Be right back.
Sorry, by the way.
All right, I'm going to slowly start clearing this trash. If you're on board, just
I'm with you, hero.
that's what's up.
We're not going to spell cleave these.
Look at those hellfires.
It's going to be a nice, leisurely. This was the point that, in order to have a really smooth raid on Sunday, we needed to get to for tonight. So everything else is ice.
I mean, we're
everything
probably
else
gonna
is
one shot
amazing.
the next 3 bosses. It's mainly trash is gonna be our difficult part here.
Yeah, the next
the
3 are
loot
just
pinatas.
tanking spank, right?
Positioning.
A little bit of line of sight.
We'll just hide behind Blood Bowl. His DPS numbers can shield us all. Are we clearing the whole room?
Yes,
While
the
we're
whole
handling
room.
the loot anyways, it's not a bad idea.
Well, I was just thinking like the whelps and the windowsills kind of thing.
I say let's clear it.
Sure.
I mean, more chance at the bond and clip, right?
And if we have to run back, it's better to clear.
Yeah, that's true too.
I mean, these things are the easier to kill than lashers, but the feeling of it.
Thank you.
So we'll give them a second to. I see.
All right. So I believe I saw a mage in frost gear. Who is that? Or frost spec?
Should be all of you, right? I think demo is
No,
Winter's Chill.
No, heavy,
Demo
heavy
is still
frost.
Winter's Chill.
Okay, Demo, you are going to be our mage for the technicians. We're not going to sheep them. You are going to put on your frost barrier. You're going to be the person who actually pulls that group with a flame blast. You're going to run. If you see me where I'm at, you're going to come around the corner. And then basically once you get them in the open, I need you to start running in a circle around them, just arcane explosioning. Make it a decent circle around them. Because they're going to throw a delayed timed bomb at you, and you don't got to worry about them actually hitting you. Which means I need all the actual mobs that are being tanked to be on this left side, please.
So melee should definitely be focusing on warlocks and spellbinders.
Yep. Warlocks first, since they create the portals and get the.
Correct. Yes. Warlocks are our highest priority. Spellbinders are annoying, but
Are these the guys
they're-
that summon like Fel Guards?
Yes.
Yeah.
They create a portal that summons them. I think so, 0. All right. So it's going to be on demo. I'll give you a.
Hang on. This pack is 3 technicians there, and then it's also these 3 technicians.
Okay.
Can you see them through the room?
We will double AoE them. So, demo, if you.
So these basically, if you have a technician targeting you with a bomb, everybody should be spread out. By the way, don't stack at all.
I think we're overthinking it.
Yeah, it's
Mages-
probably not as bad as we think it is.
Mages, we're going to hit the technicians once. So, demo's going to focus on them. And Magi, you're also going to focus on them. Everybody else is going to focus on Skull and beyond. So just aggro all of them and keep running. Don't never stop.
Yeah. If you're a mage and you're AoEing technicians, if they aggro you, just start running. Ready?
Yes. And we did mess up on loot on that boss, by the way. Gino was actually awarded the bracer. So, congrats, Gino.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Congrats, Gino.
All right, here we go.
He's terrible.
Demo, baby. Scaring me.
Stay out of the center, guys, because all the bombs are coming that way. I'm going to aggro these guys in the middle.
X is yours with his. Anybody else seeing this shadow bolt is not a volley?
Yeah, it's not a
No,
volley.
it's just a shadow bolt.
Damn, they made this easy.
Yeah, that's this is based off of the videos or the streams I was watching. This didn't seem like it was all that bad.
Is it supposed to be
These
volleys though?
portals. Yeah, and the portals used to not vanish, like they would still spawn.
So I think they're using some of the retail code.
They must be.
All right, I am pulling. I'm going to tag and pull, and I'm going to pull around this right corner. So if you guys want to tag and tank on the right side where we're over here. So I'm just going to aggro and bring on this side, and then demo, just hit them as they're focused on.
Let's see. So
Boss comes through here, so we don't want to CC in there.
Oh, FYI, Trivial just linked Hourglass Sam. Right now, hold on to it. Do not fucking sell that shit, or I will G kick you. Yes, it sells for a lot right now, but we absolutely need that stuff for Chromagus and afterwards. So if we don't get to that point tonight, it won't matter. But like we definitely need to be collecting all that Hourglass sand. So just hold on to it for now and trade it.
Yeah, I'll give it to either Magi or whoever wants to hold it.
Yeah, Go ahead.
Maga, do you want to kite, or do you
Okay.
want us to just tank all 4?
Okay,
I mean,
whatever
we
you
can
want me
tank
to.
4.
Should probably kite the Death Talon and then kill everything else.
Yeah.
Okay. Kite the square, AoE the technicians, Watusa on X, Monger on triangle, Hero will take.
Are we tanking in the room?
No, we're pulling all the way back.
Okay.
Because the boss room's in here.
All casters are going to be AoEing the technicians, melee on skull with. And make sure you stand behind the skull. Do not stand in front of the skull.
Don't stand still on these
Or do
melee
you want
guys.
me to kite this guy?
Just in a circle if you can.
Oh, he's on the way back.
Interrupt
There's
the
no
strike.
way. There's no way in hell you could do that. Oh, he's coming back to me.
Can,
He
can I
just
get
didn't like
a
somebody.
tank on the... A tank who's not being
Feign
used
death.
on...
I'll take it. Feign death.
Yeah, remember if you are AoEing, move around because the bombs, they hurt. But they're delayed.
Those warlocks need to die fast.
Yeah, we should be killing the warlocks first rather than the spellbinder.
There's a Felguard.
Those Felguards can be banished, by the way.
Yeah, banish it.
Okay. I doubt it can be
Get a
enslaved.
warlock enslaved.
I think it's enraged, so it
I
can't.
don't think so.
That would be fun.
Oh, we actually got a ore off these guys. Forgot about that.
That is
Oh.
nature, I think. Yep, nature.
So if you got a nature wand, that's better than frostbolting.
2 or what?
Yep.
Just had a shadow bolt.
Yeah, these
Over 6K.
so these technicians can also drop the ore.
So, Boston next.
I believe so, yeah.
Can I get a
Alchemy
stack of
labs.
mage food from someone?
We have to mind control the dude, right?
No, that's way later. But yes, eventually we will.
Shit, what am I saying? Came up off. It's fire mall.
I assume we're just gonna kill this boss next. We'll move in and get in position.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the way we'll tank this is probably like this. Like one tank will stand here, and another tank will stand directly across. So maybe Watusa come stand right across. So I'll be tanking until you see the timer for Wing Buffet.
And then I just taunt.
Wing Buffet, you just taunt. And after, like, we're going to have to rotate out because we're not going to have enough FR to resist enough to get the stacks off. So, Monger, you're going to need to be in this rotation too. Eventually, once I'm at like.
Do you want my
10
FR
stacks-
gear on?
Yeah, you should have it on. All tanks should have their FR.
So the point of this boss is he's gonna be tanked where Skull is, or the boss is going to be where Skull is right now. You're gonna get as you're in line of sight of him, you will get stacking debuff. When you get to about 6 or 7 stacks, go out of line of sight, let it fall off, go back in. Tanks will need to manage that as well, which is why they'll be taunting off each other. Only one tank should be in line of sight at a time, just so we don't have all of the tanks getting the debuff stacks.
Melee. Actually, Monger comes down where I am. and
Here he comes, by the
pile
way.
on some FR if you got it. We're not going to pull him on this. So if you're in the raid, the boss will obviously be where X is right now. So line of sight is here. So you'll be able to heal the tank and not be in line of sight of the boss, but only the tank on the tanking. So the other tank, when they're not taunting, is going to have to run out, get some heal. And we'll just rotate back and forth like that. If you're melee, you run in your DPS. Maybe you have 3 or 4 stacks. You come back out here, you wait for your stacks to drop off, and then you go back in, do some more stabbing or slashing. And then
Quick
casters, basically you dance in and out like this. So you do damage, then you dance out, wait for your stacks, come back in, do damage. Use bandages, use tubers, use whatever you have to restore health, make it easier for the healers because they're going to have to be spamming the tank.
Quick question.
Yes, what's your question?
So my goal is to have the boss not in my line of sight, but the tank's in my line of sight. Am I standing in about, like, I'll fine tune it, but is this about where?
Yeah, that
Can
looks
you
good,
heal
Remedy.
longer from where you are? Try it.
Yeah, I'm.
If you can heal Monger but not me, you're in the right.
Is
Okay,
Monger going to be right
stay
there,
there
or
for
back a
just
little
a
bit?
second.
He'll be right there.
Okay, so from right this exact spot, I can heal Monger and not Hiroko. Is that?
Yeah, and you'll have to adjust a little bit because the tanks are going to be moving in and out, so it's they're not going to be exactly
For
on the
sure.
same spot every time. But yeah, just check your debuffs and see if you're getting stacking.
And if I'm getting it, I can just move slightly to the right.
Yep.
Okay. So
We need
healers, did we all get that?
We need a couple of healers on this side, preferably the raid healers over here, where Hero is.
Okay.
So you'll be able to heal the raid and the off tank while you're not in LOS of the bot.
So we should have. It's at a
Like
lot of raid damage.
shamans that are raid healing. It should be over here.
Mostly.
I would.
It's not.
It is significant raid damage, but it's not like anything like Veil was.
Okay. So the person standing on the other side, not where this beam of light is, but where Hero just said, those are people healing the off tank and also the.
Correct. Yeah.
In an emergency, they can obviously step in and heal the main tank, but yeah, their priority is.
Okay. So, which shamans do you want to have over there? I think the priest should be over here.
Yeah,
I think all
Thor
three,
already.
Human, Thor, Brig, and I think even Call can be over there. I think the priest and myself can be on the tank
And
side.
Wiz?
Wiz can probably be on the raid healing side too.
Okay. So everybody get your spots.
Make sure you have the cloak equipped to everybody.
And then, yeah, so for healers, we shouldn't really have to get any stacks. If we do get a stack, we would just adjust our position.
Pop out.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Mensch, do you mind doing FR totem? Okay, let's see where I'm at.
Yeah, all shamans should be doing FR totem on this. I know mana is good, but because the ticking rate damage is all, it's better just to have fire resist totem.
I think we're ready.
Did somebody answer Monger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be chilling in the back, so that one of the tanks can rotate out.
Yeah, we just definitely want to have. Realistically, if you're not tanking, if you don't need to be tanking, be out of line of sight to try and get your stacks off.
And it's 4 seconds on the clock, right?
Yeah, so you want you want to have threat, but you want your debuff to be gone off the by the time wing buffet happens, or we're gonna have. Everybody sort of know what they're doing. We can adjust this tactic based on how we.
So I just gotta look something out.
All right, let's give it a shot.
So since
so
it's
it's 3
tunnelable,
seconds.
Monger, do you want to pull for it? Sorry, not Monger. Maka, do you want to pull for it?
Sure.
Okay, so the duration is 3 seconds. Do you want me to do it at 3 or 4?
4 seconds, because you want it to be
What?
off the boss.
Okay.
And it's not like I'm gonna pull it back from you.
Never know.
Who's tanking first?
Heroku is.
I'll start. In the event that I eat a wing buffet with Tusa, we'll just switch.
Okay. Do you want me to like actually switch to your side, or are we just gonna like switch role?
Yep, we'll keep main tanking this because of where we put the healers.
How far does he
Okay.
come in?
Far enough. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Wing buffet in 15 seconds. Can you see that timer? What's it?
Yep.
There's 10 seconds.
At a 5 stack, maybe 6 guys, I'd get out.
Still recharging.
It looks like I ate wing buffet.
Yeah, I don't know
Switch
why it
to
didn't turn to me.
taunt. I guess maybe he resisted.
There's no totems for tank group.
So Monger, come in position, please.
Alright, just go and wipe it up. Go and run back. What happened?
I will. I'll
If
read.
your taunt resists, do communicate.
Well, I can't see anything.
Are you good with me shielding you before you pull? Because it's a little scary there, just getting
No problem.
positioned.
I'll probably pull this time because he moves really quick.
I'll just run back, guys. It gives us time to talk about stuff.
It also makes buffing a lot easier and quicker. If
Oh, we might have to. Well, we'll just have to re-clear a little bit of the suppression room. It'll be the last time we'll have to deal with it.
My stack still ticked up against that wall.
Do so. If you are relying on scrolling combat text to see whether you resist it or not, just grab the add-on tank warnings class, and it should make you say something if it resisted, kind of like manga.
I'll once I get in, I'll download it and see what's up. Even if you're not using scrolling combat, well, I mean, I guess everything has scrolling combat text if numbers pop up.
Wiz, real quick, can you just say that out loud? Can you?
Yeah, it just felt like the main tank side was we had too many healers there because
Okay.
if we're on the right side, we can access the ranged and quite a bit of the melee as well as the tanks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was able to get almost everyone except for some melee.
I mean,
I
it
saw,
might
like,
even.
human and I jumping over just to like nature swiftness hero.
Yeah, I don't. Is there a reason why we have Watusa just chilling there?
Because when he taunts for Wing Buffet, there's a knockback component. So, I mean, he could just sort of stand in the in the hallway, taunt, and be knocked back into the room that we've cleared.
Is the
And then the boss will
is the
switch
wing
back to
buffet
me.
single target or
Yeah, it's
cone?
single target. Actually, no, it is a cone.
It's a cone.
So.
Okay.
To be fair, there is a mechanic where the DPS like Blood Bowl and Zydia could stand and catch a wing buffet to lower their threat, like their feint.
Well, since the
Yeah,
boss
they
is
can
tauntable,
step
it
in
should
front
be
for the wing
okay.
Wiz, do you think that you should be on the right side where me and Elo are?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
the
so.
so I guess the reason why I asked about Watusa is the only reason we need people on the other side is to heal the off tank eating wing buffet.
Correct.
So
they
is there
also-
a way we can just mitigate the need to have anybody on that side?
Well, I noticed that I wasn't able to heal some of the rogues, Gluttony, Elves, and On Deck. Like they were the only people in the raid. I feel like I couldn't heal. Is that just like my positioning, or maybe was it their positioning, or is it just
they're going to be into the
way the
room.
boss works? Okay.
Yeah.
I think that just having maybe a little bit less on that side who focus on just healing.
So DPS should leave line of sight with you, and then when they get a few stacks, they should come back into line of sight.
So maybe it was just them dealing with their stacks. Is that what you're saying?
When they want to reset their stacks, they should be within range of you.
Okay, I guess what I mean is, were they just coming in and out of my line of sight because I'm healing tanks in the right.
Yeah, so you don't really need to worry about healing the road.
I think the poll just created slightly sloppy positioning too, is what it was.
Okay.
On deck's AFK. I don't know if anybody noticed.
That's fine. We can on deck. I was gonna say it might be easier just to wait to res, but we gotta clear the suppression rooms.
Oh, he's good now.
Does this bottom floor lock after we kill that boss? Or is it going to be a constant thing?
Oh, so even though it looks like there's supposed to be a gate that opens up, it doesn't. We still have to you still have to run through the suppression.
Just not the top level. Just the bottom one.
Yep. Yeah, like the stuff at the bottom, the top level that hasn't respawned since we killed the boss. So we just got to clear down here, and then anything we kill down here will be permanently dead.
Oh, okay, cool.
Kill Tusa.
So I just picked it up from Twitch with Tusa.
All right,
Twitch launcher, because I don't see it at all.
Do we have some tanks and people up here? Because we don't need 100% of people to clear this suppression.
Everyone but 2 people right here. So
Never mind. It's all one word.
Oh, you're looking for the add-on?
All
Yeah.
add-ons are all.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why people can't just fucking press space. But
Keep in mind we don't have any respawn, so we can just kill all whelps as we go.
All right, I'm gonna pull these because I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time just sitting here.
I need to target something first.
So
Go ahead and tag the next guy.
It's too far away.
It's a lot of whelps. We need some no.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Go ahead. No.
Pull it out of stealth.
Set to
Nothing you
follow?
can do.
Set to follow, guys. Keep
Sabotage you
going.
with the bull.
Alright, so that's working.
What's that, Rem?
I was just telling people to set to follow if they can before they go. Okay.
Do you guys want it as raid warning or as just in raid chat?
I would do both.
So we're doing
That's
the
for
left
taunt,
side.
right?
We're doing
Yeah,
left side.
well, for everything, I have it in raid warning, raid, and actually say, so it appears above my head, it appears as a rage warning, so it pops up, and then it pops up in raid.
There's no reason to clear this right side, by the way.
That's what I was asking. We're doing left side this
Gotcha.
time because there's no right side or there's no.
Well, there's
bug,
no
right?
respawns at all. Yeah, we would just clear the direct path. Just keep moving up.
Motherfucker, did you feign death up here?
Yeah.
That's what hunters do.
There's a line of sight and a feigned death.
And then they bitch when they have repair bills.
I didn't bitch. I paid my 11
Mocha,
gold. Happily.
Mocha tells you very loudly anytime he's gonna. And nobody else does. It's so funny. Hunters and rogues never die.
We start dragging the boss over the hunters and rogues whenever they faint death or vanish.
No.
That makes Maka very mad.
Very mad.
Just ask Yaman.
So mad.
So, can you heal me if I am here?
1 second.
Not really. Not easily.
Just
No,
stay away
actually,
from
we
that,
can't.
that corner. 'Cause it's gonna
What
have
if you
a-
guys stand on top of this? You can see in this little corner that I'm at. Can you see me here?
I don't know where you are.
Where everybody's trying to jump up to.
The square.
Oh.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to.
Like where I am, I can tank
Honestly,
here.
I thought that your position was perfect. I didn't have any problems healing you or most of the raid. I just was brought up that on his side over there, it seemed like they didn't need that many people up there.
And
So
I
I
would
think
say-
just having one person this way would probably help.
Like Watusa and Monger, you can probably both stay out until the timer gets close, and then you both step in and you can both taunt because I feel like we can't risk the. And then once I have enough stacks, I'll just leave one of you to. Like maybe someone can taunt at 7 seconds and take the main tank spot, and someone can taunt at 3 seconds, and that's how we can do our switches.
So always have one person stay, and then whoever rotates out, run back in to just fight for the.
Yeah. But whoever gets the taunt is going to get their threat cut, so the other person has to taunt afterwards. So I don't know what you guys feel comfortable doing, but eventually someone will have to rotate out first.
Here's my thought. Just let a wing buffet you, and then when you're wing buffeted, the next tank taunts, and you go out of line of sight to clear your debuff stack.
We can't really do that because then you have an overall threat decay. Like top threat gets cut, and then the taunt happens. We need someone to taunt, which mimics the top threat, take the wing buffet, and the person with top threat continues on building threat. Otherwise, it's like Lash Slayer, where you just have a progressive decrease of the top.
Okay.
Why not have the tank on this side?
Because
in this
because
corner.
that corner makes it so we can't heal the tank because they're not in LOS.
Right, but if he's in LOS, he won't need the heals. What I'm getting at is
He's
the
not
the
in
taunt.
LOS.
Oh, he's not right here. Then yeah. But if he's not in line of sight of the boss either, he won't get the debuffs.
But then we can't heal him.
If he's not getting debuffs, he won't need healed.
He'll need heals though. Like,
Maybe we'll
Oh.
just.
I'm
have
saying
the
just for the
off-tank here.
buffet, when he taunts, he gets hit, and then he can come all the way around whenever hero takes it.
Really,
Just so it's not
tank-
facing us when he AoEs.
Yeah, the person who's eating wing buffet should be out of LOS until he's about to wing buffet.
Yes. I was just thinking that corner spot was one, and then when
So-
he eats it, he's facing away from the group.
Until the wing buffet happens, the off tanks can just stay where the DPS stay. Then they can move in here, taunt, and fight until they get the wing buffet, and then the tank can carry on. When we call for a rotation, we're just going to have either Watusa or Monger move from this spot where they've reset their stacks. Maybe Watusa will come here, taunt in the front, and then Monger will take the wing buffet. Sound good? That way I can rotate out and clear my stacks and move in for the next.
So tanks that are rotating out are standing like here. They're coming back here.
yeah, where are
Just
the
line of sight
rotating?
the boss.
Yeah, wherever you're out of line of sight, but still in range of heal.
We still need the raid healers and people healing the off tank to be on this side, just for the brief window in between the taunt and the wing.
So that's Human, Thor, and Brig over there, and Crawl.
So when you see the wing buffet timer getting low, just prioritize the off tank over the raid, and then after wing buffet goes out, you can go switch back.
As long as you guys communicate that well.
Yep, everybody should be able to see it. DBM has a big time.
All right.
So
I think
go stand on the other side where Thor is.
So just to reiterate, tanks are just running in when the wing buffet timer gets to like 7 seconds, and then taunt at 4.
That sounds perfect. So I would recommend that one tank taunt, and if it gets resisted, the other.
Alan, Remedy,
Don't
question
blow
for you
them at the
guys.
same time.
So do you want it taunted at like 5 then?
Sure.
Just to give that like 1.5 second human reaction time to.
Remedy and Ella, what do you think about half the raid not engaging and half the raid engaging, and then when they go out, they.
Well,
so
that
it's
makes
not
sense. It
mass healing
splits
on
it.
everybody. It's splitting the healing you need to focus on.
It would help, but I worry that it's just going to make the fight really long. I think people. I mean, that could work for sure.
Means, like engaging in like 5-second stages. So like half go in and then.
Oh yeah, I see
come
what
back
you
at
mean.
5
Like
seconds and
maybe.
the other.
It's just a stagger at the beginning as opposed to
Yeah.
everybody out, everybody in.
And it will end up staggering naturally.
It'll still be the same. Yep.
That's probably a good idea. I actually noticed that the mages were the hardest to keep up during that encounter.
So odds, you were going in first. Evens, you are not going in until odds come out. Odds are coming out at 5 or 6 steps.
Ready?
No.
Okay.
5,
He's moving
4,
away, so we'll
3,
wait till the next.
2, 1.
Odds,
So
you are
on-
engaging first. Evens, you are not engaging until odds move out.
Yeah, so look for about 5 of their debuff stacks.
So let's make Magi. You're going to be the maid or the person in group 1 that's going to call 5 stack. So I know group 2 can come in, and then I'll do the same thing with us.
I'm gonna
So-
stay in group 1 because I had no problem with this.
So the we're going. By the way, the next time he pats back, we're going to pull. So just be ready for when he pats back. There might not be a pull timer or anything like that. Just Maka, be ready to.
Remember, melee, this does count for you. So if you're in the even side, you're not engaging first, unless you're a tank and you have. So odds are going in first. Yes.
That's cool with me, dog.
Just as a heads up, Boom is here. 11-minute queue though.
Hey, Boom.
EQ is
Good to
crazy.
have you, man.
Wish you were here, buddy.
Yeah, I got your bracers.
Should I hold a soul stone or?
Just
5
incoming.
Oh wait.
All right, even's going in.
All right, go ahead and yeah.
Lutus is tanking.
Just
So
rotate.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So
that was Shadow Flame. So
okay, die in this room so we can onk.
So
that was my
my
fault because I switched out of my FR gear for the suppression room, and I didn't.
No, I'm having a problem with like when you go to pull the boss, you take a lot of damage really quickly, and then if you like, I feel like I have to be I mean obviously I have to be in a very specific position, but there just wasn't enough heals on you because when I tried to heal you a few times, you were out of line of sight, and then Matusa's around the corner, and I had to kind of move to heal. And
For the very
was
first
just like-
pull, the initial pull, it's better for healers, I think, to just gather the debuff and just be in range of Hiroko or line of
yeah,
sight.
that's a good
Yep.
idea. Okay.
Because and then you can move into position after the boss is in position.
Right, yeah, and that'll help clean it up a little because I'll be able to know. We'll know exactly where we need to stand once he's in that.
And for all tanks, if you are tanking the boss, move to the dedicated tanking spot.
I will say though that the staggered entrance helped a lot for me. I think that raid damage was a lot more.
Yeah, I didn't have any FR or my Ani scale cloak on, so I got rode.
Oh, you got wrecked by Shadow Flame anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, that Shadow Flame was
Well, if you're gonna die, at least you died in a blaze of glory and took 39 other people.
My bones are on fire, sir. Calm down.
By the way, we're resing people because it takes a little bit less time than running.
There we go. 200.
Crimson, I believe it was a combination of burst damage when he got it back immediately and not getting the heals in time, slash I believe he said that he swapped off of his cloak and forgot.
I swapped
Okay,
off all
so
my FR gear for the suppression.
So we didn't screw up and need to move
No.
again?
No, we didn't. You guys are fine.
Hero, can you tell me how you guys switch? So Watus is just standing out back there and taking damage, and we have healers on this left side healing him, right? And then when you guys switch, what exactly do you do? Does he run to the front of the boss and taunt, or do you move out? Like, I just need to know if like
I was actually standing here to not take any debuffs, and then as soon as the clock ticks down to 7 seconds, I run out here, immediately taunt, and then eat the wing buffet, and then essentially run back here after Heroico taunts it back.
Could you give us an extra second or two on like when you plan to switch, just so I can shoot?
It happens at about 7 seconds on the wing buffet timer that comes up on.
Okay.
Yeah, because if I taunt any earlier, then it's just not going to work.
Yeah, no, that actually works.
We'll give you the warning and say the switch is happening.
Yeah, like I could say I'm moving into position kind of thing, but...
And it's
And
going to
then-
happen quite a few times too.
Honestly, I might be overthinking. It might have just been like a little bit messy positioning. So, it's okay.
Hero, do you want a soul stone for this next one? Would it help at all?
Sure. Yeah, that might.
Because this boss is tauntable, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
obviously.
And what are you switching to clear your stacks, Rogo? Or are you just
Probably around 15, maybe 10 if we are smooth on track. Like if we get this taunt rotation down, like if we can smoothly maneuver here, then I'll reset.
okay? Well, you just tell me when you're running out, and then I'll switch back, and then Monger can taunt with you on the second half, I guess, or take over afterwards. Because you can just come in after I eat the wing buffet and then just taunt after, right?
Yep.
No, that wouldn't work, would it?
It's okay. We can eat a couple. We just don't want to be eating them every time.
Okay.
This doesn't have to be perfect execution. It just has to be like 70%.
It just has
Do
to
we
be
want him now?
Yeah, let's take him.
Yeah, let's pull him on this next pot.
All right. Even group. Make sure you're not getting hit. Incoming.
Ow.
Taunt resisted.
Okay, you can stop fading dead.
I wish.
On Monger. Back to Hero.
Yeah, we can't have Maka heal because, or Maka pull, because if that happens, it's taunt.
I can't get out of line of sight of the boss and be able to heal you. It's because of the way he's positioned.
Yeah, it's a bit messy. All right, let's wipe this and try again. I don't think having the hunter pull it is going to be feasible.
Yeah,
You just have to face
basically,
pull.
if that boss is looking at you for aggro, you're dead. You
Especially
have
like
one hit.
if Maka pulls
Yes,
and then
call.
runs right into the room. There's oh, he's still.
Just wait, guys. Just die.
Oh, he's still up.
Yeah, he's still up. Just die, please. The quicker you die, the quicker we can res.
Yeah, that first time you pulled, the first attempt that we had, I felt like for that first moment you were like in real trouble health wise. And then you got the positioning really well and it seemed okay from there. However you positioned that first time was good, I think. And this was probably this time it was just messy, I'm sure, because of the beginning, but just so you. Watusa, did you get that res?
Not enough mana.
He might have went AFK real quick.
I hate it when people go AFK when they're dead, though. Because then I can't buff them. Alright, he already has a res pending.
So here, what are we adjusting?
The pull, I'll do the pull.
Gotcha.
I'll just ask for a couple healers to brave the ticking debuff and heal me while I get into position. It shouldn't take me
Yeah,
long.
that was a good idea. It didn't. It was totally fine. That worked out. This last pull.
Okay, sorry about that. Someone had to be tucked back in.
It's me.
Did you say something?
Do you still have a res on you?
No, I do not. Sorry.
Let's get full rebuffs on Watusa, and we'll be ready to pull the next.
I have to buff group 1 and then.
Gotcha. He's halfway through Searing Gorge.
Yeah, almost at the mountain.
With the timer on these bosses, we'll have
I'll
time
get
to do
one
an
more.
attempt.
That's when the
Might
fun
just
begins.
that far to
I think we should.
range. Well,
I think we should try to pull as much as we can so that we can take advantage of our flop.
Alright, next poll is going to be the one, guys, so get positions, get your buffs. We got a little time. He just ran away.
You're face pulling it, right?
correct.
Okay, because I was gonna go to the other side just in case it didn't taunt properly, but
Should be okay.
well, hopefully it likes your face enough.
I do.
Yes.
Oh, get him, Zeta. Get him. Go. Go. Yeah, click up this. Click up this, please. See a lot of people not participating. Unfortunately,
You need Jesus, Mensch.
That wasn't just me.
He can't
All I
save
could
him.
see was you.
Damn firewater.
Okay.
Alright,
here
in
we go.
position. Here he comes.
Shh, quiet, here he comes. We'll sneak up on him.
Oh man, seriously? This fucking boss.
Get a battle Rosanella.
It's gonna be
Sorry,
okay.
Alan.
Get fucked.
He won't push back. So we'll have to drag him anytime we need to move him. he can't be pushed like walking bosses.
Well, that
I'll be
he
honest.
keeps resisting all the fucking taunts.
I'll be honest. I'd rather do it in the other
Jesus.
side of the room where we talked about during the beginning. So you pull him right to a corner. He's already ready, and there's plenty of room on the other side to hide.
He's resisted like
just,
6 or 7
resisted
taunts now.
3
That took
taunts,
me
and we only did.
to even hot taunt him.
Don't think we have any more wrong.
What if we, instead of just like hoping that Hero's taunt works, what if we just had a few tanks, like, just kind of fight for that initial. I mean, I don't know
Well,
anything about
because
tanking.
all
don't-
the tanks
don't,
afterwards.
don't attack me.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, what if we just didn't have like a dedicated first tank? Like, is that a thing?
It's
Like,
more
in
because we
case
have
one-
to
in case a taunt, fails.
It's more because we have to worry about the debuff falling off quick enough.
Why
So
not
we
keep
want
the
to.
off tank not doing it, but all the other tanks doing it?
Because the only issue that we had after that pull was the positioning. That I felt I didn't know if someone pulled aggro or something, but when the boss was, it's just I can't get out of line of sight and keep hero and.
Yeah, he was out of position because he resisted the taunt and parried and dodged everything.
Yeah, I guess it's like if we had a flexible first tank where like it's not really necessarily, it's whoever gets that first aggro, but they're both trying to get that boss in the same position, then we would know for sure that, taunt's not going to get resisted by 2 different or 3 different people. Or we could just try a different strategy or something, but that's just a thought.
Norris, if I remember right, hit chance for taunt is based on spell hit. So, yeah.
Yeah, taunt is based on spell hit.
It's considered a spell until Burning Crusade. It's bullshit.
Wow, yeah, that's why it's a bitch.
I mean, I
Yeah,
have
I
some
think-
spell hit gear.
I think that we've got unlucky with just taunts not working, but it's just super important that the boss is in like the perfect position. So we might be able to just try again and not get unlucky this time, or maybe we could just have a few tanks ready. But also that like staggering of entering, like DPS entering in worked really well, and I don't know if we did that last time because there was a lot of damage. Might have just been the boss's mechanic, but.
No, he resisted a bunch of taunts, and then he just kept running back and forth. That's why.
Right. Okay.
He just resisted all the tanks' taunts and just ate all the.
He literally just walked over to me and meleeed me, and I was
Boom
sad.
Laser, do you have your cloak?
What if we just like didn't DPS the boss for a few seconds and like really just healed you for like 6 seconds
healing
after you get him in
goes far.
position?
I did not grab my cloak.
Yes.
We have an extra. Oh, so
Matt
it's
should have
like
an extra.
it's not. So it's basically he's getting. He's just doing. It's just healer aggro when we're healing. That's what's happening. Okay.
I think this time I'm just gonna say don't heal me on the pull. I'm just gonna pull with shield wall and say
Okay. Yeah, I can shield you, and then.
yeah, just bubble renew. That's it.
Okay. Well, renew is my highest threat besides prayer of healing spell, so I could do a lower rank flash heal. It would be less.
I don't think it's all at once. I think it's your highest threat over the course of the entire spell. So every time it ticks, it does a little.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the threat from renew only happens during each healing.
I know it only happens during the tick, but it is like high based on that heal. What that heal can do, it's just a little on the higher side. Same with prayer. But yeah, we can just shield and renew, and then let you get in position.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull with all defensive CDs and a really fast weapon.
If you want, I can throw regrowth and rejuve on you as well. I mean, if I get the threat, oh well.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah,
It's actually a great idea.
We're just gonna leave that one well.
Here are also another idea. What about what if another tank used his cooldowns taunt to pull to that spot, and then you wouldn't have to worry about popping your cooldowns until you actually needed them? Or are
I'm
we going to
sure
rotate
we'll
anyway,
all
so it's not a big deal?
We'll all need them. I'll just use them until we're stabilized.
Yep.
And then can you have the people go in staggered too? Because that was like game changer.
That was good. So how long do we need to buff up?
Well, Necro's too far away, and so is Watusa and Bloodborne. Just a few more seconds.
Should I put a soulstone on anyone?
Yes.
Hellstones would be cool. Yeah,
I'd soulstone a healer just in case it's a rough start. We have somebody who can get back up.
I've actually still got a little bit of time on a.
Where is Watusa? He's still waiting for him to get
I
close.
was running back.
Just get a summon on him.
He's here.
Yeah, he's right here.
And Mitch, can I get some water?
Should be able to trade with any mage.
Thanks, dude.
Is there a healer that doesn't have a cloak? The only one I could think of would be Call.
Boom laser.
Boom
He doesn't have it
cloak.
with him, so we need to give him one.
It might be okay for him. Okay, if there is a healer without it, it might be okay to just stay out of line of sight forever and just heal the raid and
Yeah, Shadowflame, you shouldn't need the cloak as a ranged on this, just because you shouldn't be getting hit by his frontal cone breath.
Are we good to pull?
Yes.
Think so?
Here, you want heals?
Yep.
Incoming.
Here it comes.
This fucking guy.
Way to go.
What is that from? Are we starting damage to?
We're not doing any
I
damage.
haven't casted anything yet.
It's healing aggro.
Already at 5 stacks.
Okay, got him.
Shit. We might need more tanks. We're like all 4 of them are getting reversed. That's pretty shitty. You know what I mean? We might need some more tanks. Just for the taunt.
I don't know. I might get Watusa to do the initial pull because he can put heals on himself and just get that global.
That's not a bad idea either, because that way it's like, I don't know. I don't think I should renew you just in case.
Yeah, 'cause it didn't even
die in
go
a
on
spot where
me.
you can res Necro. Don't die back there.
Also, if
I
everybody
just wanted to see.
really
Okay.
release and start running back as soon as possible, it helps cut down time between pulls drastically by being able to buff.
Did we get that soulstone on? Yep, humans up.
Yeah, humans up.
I was mostly curious if it would be easier just to have him in position on the other side.
Like if the raid group got on the other side of this wall.
Like, what if instead of pulling him to the corner, we're pulling him in, you pull him to the opposite side of the doorway because he's kind of already there. And
That's the normal
the
strategy.
the sides flip, you know, like where we raid is go to where the shamans are currently. I mean, you can still go LOS. I'm just wondering if that would be easier than trying to pull him into that tiny little corner.
It's what I've seen on a lot of tutorials for the tanking.
How's everybody's repair durability?
110.
Roko, were you pulling with your gun?
No, just face balling.
Is
Because I
there no
can
way?
fairy fire.
Bigger than my.
Is there no
my
way
gun.
to like charge or do something to pull with that causes more? I mean, I don't know I don't know anything about tanking, but just out of curiosity.
I would say just get Watusa to pull because he has more. Like he can fairy fire, he can moon fire, he can do all kinds. He can heal himself, he can regen. So I would say maybe have him pull because he can do more global, which seems to be what he's working off of for the first 5 global cooldowns.
Guys, please accept your reses. When you're dead, like be ready to res at least so that we can buff you. I've res 3 people and you already have a res pending. It's wasting a lot of time.
Well, Mensch is AFK.
And that's fine. But it's the third person.
Oh, fuck.
Thanks, Jim.
Mensch might be AFK for this pull, so let's just buff up and
Let's get a shaman swap to group 1 then.
you can put me in there.
So I just kind of take this kind of path.
It worked best when so like your feet were like right by that pillar. Let me get a visual on it. So if the boss is like right here and you're like right, or if you're like right here and the boss is just a little bit further forward, that's what's perfect.
So you want me to just get launched into the room? Well, I guess I'm not eating the buffalo.
You won't be knocked back. Yeah, you won't get. I'll take first buffet.
There is a strategy for inside the room tanking.
Yeah, like
there's
we had originally talked about having the tank here.
Well, main tank would be here, right where I am, and then off tank here, and then DPS would be behind this pillar.
That's the way we used to do it. The way Vuan's saying.
Yeah, the problem with this is if the boss moves a little bit, he cooks the whole, which is more likely to happen here than it is if we have him in the doorway. But we can try it another way. I think because we only have a few minutes left, I would say stick with this strategy and just change the pull up. If we can get that stabilized, we can get an actual attempt.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I'm gonna pull on next time I see him.
Sounds good.
I would honestly have almost every person besides healers stand so that they're not in line of sight. Like any mage,
Well, yeah.
just like stand all the way over here until we get the boss completely in place, and then the groups that we discussed to go out first come out.
Let's go, guys. Let's do it.
Yeah, we shouldn't be any damage until he gets established anyway, so just stick to the wall.
Yeah, that's good.
Evens, go ahead.
Oh, evens.
That's a good position.
Hero taunted.
Well, I got Wing Buffet.
Swap.
We did the swap.
No, I'm talking to melee.
Let's go in. Let's bring that.
It's still recharging.
Okay, group to get out. Or evens.
So you got to be careful with the Shadow Flame and the Wing Buffet.
Did he just Shadow Flame the raid?
Yeah, he taunted for Wing Buffet, but the Shadow Flame was pointed towards the...
You may want to
But
call out
it
when you're
was a better
taunting.
attempt.
Yeah, definitely call out when you're taunting, because no one was ready to heal you here.
Yeah, knowing
To heal me.
Yeah, no one was ready to heal you.
I was ready, but you weren't in line of sight. And then when I got in to your
So
line
the
of
off
sight,
tanks, aren't going to be in line of sight of View Remedy. That's what
oh,
the
I
why
know
there's
that.
heals on the other side.
I meant when he had aggro. When I have a little red box that highlights around Hiroko when he has aggro on a boss, and when it highlighted and he started taking damage, he wasn't in line of sight of me. So I moved. I was like moving around, panicking, trying to get in line of sight, and then everything happened. So it would have been fine if whatever turned the boss to do that ability, if that hadn't happened.
Yeah. I think we're gonna lose quite a few people here, and it's close to when we were gonna call it anyway.
Yep.
We're gonna definitely pick that. Our usual other raid day is Sunday, so we're gonna pick this up again on. I definitely like just having a good poll there. Like the start was good. So if we can have that happen and be able to clean up from there, I think that's good. We're at a good spot for getting the rest of the place cleared on Sunday.
Did anybody heal me during the poll? Because like it ran after you again, Alamos. After
I
like I
did,
fairy
yes,
fired
because
it.
you got
needed
you got
heals.
really low.
I healed
Okay.
you too. It was not a.
It's one of those things where we still have to heal you on the pole.
You guys
we
want-
can't
I'll just know now to actually like maul while I'm strafing.
Oh yeah,
rather than
you're
just
definitely gonna have to be building threat because the second
Do
he
you guys want
touches
to
you,
try-
we have to start healing.
Do you want to try one pull using what Viewen was talking about? Like
The
we'll have
inside
one tank
strategy?
here, one tank over here,
I
and
just think it'll
everybody
be better
line-siding
because
behind.
then we don't have to worry about you needing the heals and it freaking out right there because we're pulling it back so much further than we need to.
So real quick, are we trying one more pull, or are we calling
This
it?
will be the final pull right here.
Okay.
They want to test something else real quick.
This this strategy Viewen, is there any way for the healers to heal and not be in LOS, or are the healers dancing in and out of LOS for the ability?
When that last pull, I was able to completely heal Watusa and the whole raid without getting
We're
a single
talking
buff.
about a different strat though.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, I think they would have to weave in and out of LOS.
I think so too. Although, maybe if they were here, they'd be okay.
I mean, they could sit on the edge of the doorway, right?
Be where you're gonna be, hero.
Whoever's main tank
Yeah,
moves is
they're-
where Hero is. And off tank's normally right here.
Yeah, if you're right there, hero, I can heal you from here.
And then the DPS would be here. Right where I am. In the square.
Okay, so now off tanks run from where the DPS is into that corner.
Well, they would be right where Munger is.
Okay. then eat buffet, and then
This guy.
be
Oh,
pulled.
aggro.
This fucking
Hunger.
guy.
Did I just pull it?
Monger did.
What happened?
Hero.
This is it, guys. This is it. It's one of my new favorite hobbies, watching Monger fall over.
What if instead of, I don't know, I'll talk to you in.
So
what if we just like don't pull by accident?
Okay, now on a serious note, what if healers, what if we had two groups of tank healers, of a sort of even mix of like our strongest healers and the hotters, and just kind of rotate it out so the positioning wouldn't matter. So, like, we would just be able to go from healing the tank to only being able to raid heal, and then we'd switch with the other healers, and we would just switch back, and it essentially would mean that we won't have to worry about the like perfect positioning. We would be rotating like everybody else. We'd still be able to heal the raid when we're getting wing buff off the stacking debuff off.
So, I think the reason that the doorway strat is proposed is so that the healers don't have to weave in and out. But I'm going to check it a little bit more to see if there's something that we can do that makes it a little bit more foolproof.
I have a question that we have two groups of healers, one on the main tank, one on the off tank. When the off tank picks up, are they supposed to move, or are they staying in their exact same spot and then the off tank healers are healing?
The off tank is only supposed to have threat for maybe 1.5 seconds. So basically, he taunts, takes the buffet, and then it goes back to.
I mean, wouldn't it be easier for you guys if you were able to just do your thing with the boss, get it wherever you wanted, and then the healers would manage our stacks of the debuff? We would essentially you'd have 4 healers on the tank at any time, and those 4 healers would just get out of line of sight of you, and we'd have new healers switch over to heal the tank. It would be good for mana, and you wouldn't have to worry about positioning pretty much at all. You'd be able to, anywhere in that doorway is fine. We don't have to be in a special position. We'd be able to just go in and out.
That's true. The only reason this strategy is proposed is so that, because no matter how efficient we are at rotating like 4 and 4 healers, it's always more efficient to have 8 just standing.
Yeah, and that might be true, but it might be more of like an advanced strategy for us at this point. Is I guess what I'm saying, and rotating out might be a little bit more hectic, but it might be a safer way to at least start the fight. Maybe we could start the fight doing that, and then as things, after a few seconds of combat, maybe we'll be able to find equilibrium and just, not have to switch anymore.
I don't know. Based off of the one poll where the poll didn't get fucked, it seemed to go okay.
Yeah.
I think we can still do this door strat, just as long as the poll doesn't get fucked.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just 6 wipes, and the poll was not in that it was pulled incorrectly, but we've been having trouble with the boss placement, and maybe we just need to create some leniency for the tanks so that they don't really have to worry about getting it right perfectly that first few seconds. They have time to kind of slowly move the boss into place. They don't have to worry about dying. And I mean, we could even have a bunch of tanks right in front, just spamming taunt, trying to get the high up on threat.
I think Watusa pulling was fairly smooth.
Yeah.
I think he was able to